I mean, fuck it, free advertisement, so who the fuck am I? I'm the guy trying to fly by most. I gotta drive my ride, I boast. You ever eye my side piece, don't? Cause I got a piece on my side, no, I don't. I got my CD on repeat, cause the beats beat that sub. Power up like DBZ, no GT, that sucked. Except for Super Saiyan 4, that shit was fire, fire as fuck. So when I release an MP3, better retweet and love. I'm officially meta, better get the 4 walls. War calls, more fall. Popcorny rappers like Orval, Red and Baka hotter than the core, y'all. I can switch a style up. Spit it slow as dial up. Watch you fidget getting riled up. It'll take a while, but I'm spitting vile, bruh. You would never believe that I sucked when I first rapped. Now all I ever get is love, and I earned that. All this sweat, tears, and blood, fans return that. Look at all this shit I've done, I can't turn back.
You know, in hip-hop, I think we don't take enough time to just enjoy what we're doing. I think we focus so much on being serious, you know, being lyrical and being talented that we don't even stop to just think about how great the shit we do is. And I'm gonna try to change that perspective. So let's do this.
Yeah, I've been giving everything inside my heart, and all my music it be solo. Master of the art, whether light or dark, day or night inside my dojo. Can I pull some bitches with the witness like a boat, homie? That's a row. All my fans be watching me like a body cam or a GoPro. They don't. Doesn't really matter what beat I beat up, cause the industry shows me no love, just like Vegeta. Except for Dragon Ball Super, they kinda been really been giving my boy love. So you rappers better play dead like a zombie with a toy gun. Man, I live with my music, so live it to do it. The gift to rip terrific, it's a given to you. Gotta work the pen until your hand is falling off, and then you feel the genius spitting through you. Nobody told me like ever that I would be killing it. I'm living my life for the minute, I'm giving it relevant. Damn it, I'm murdering beats, you can hear them in the streets like a megaphone on an elephant. Man, I'm just so real, catch me in the back, chillin' with your mom, drinking nigga bombs with the baker on. Talk about a son, shitty rapper songs, yo, shitty rapper songs, dude. I really didn't want to, had to put you on blast, but if I get basic, it's back upon you.
And I think it's really important that, you know, we get these opportunities to still be topical and still be able to flex your abilities musically, but I think it's so important to also be able to just say what you want to, even if it isn't, you know, super crazy topical or anything, like fuck Dragon Ball, you know?
Gotta get another try while I'm popping off. Blasting off on a rap song like Team Rocket Jaw. Scatter your ashes to the mist like I got Brock involved. I'm like a midget playing T-ball, I can't knock it off. Me and my team, we see past a lot. Energy seething, we had to stop. All I'm trying to say is it's fucking bullshit that the legendary Super Saiyan Brawly's trigger word was Kakarot!
I'm about to beat the brakes off of your bitch ass. You got no class, and your girl when she gets so passed all around the room like an old flask. I could even do better with old raps on an old Mac as an old man. Every time I spit a verse is so potential, you was thinking I was Gohan. Ready for Rohan, ready for war plans, ready for anyone thinking they got dope, man. Consider this your final warning, you should take your chips and get up out the dough, man. Grab your coat, man, we give no hand. Anybody who be rapping so bland, I don't give a fuck, I'm having fun and I am free. You waiting, then you is no fan.
Whoa. Psst. That's a hell of
I see dead people.
She's just burning. Scratches.
Give us a meow.
Come on. Got dead air.
Hey. It's got purr.
That's a loud ass purr. I'm counting it. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Sunday Tuesday. What's going on out there, chat? Happy Tuesday. Hope everyone's having a lovely, fantastic day out there today. I regret that I only have one like to give. Do your math, indeed. Slap the like button like an ass and tease slabs like your favorite slut.
Oh, that's nice, Mommy.
Oh, I did see you earlier say that we could change the stream boss if we wanted. I will do that right now while I put my son in charge, not that you did bingo.
Olga called you pathetic. It was pathetic. Hi,
I
guys.
guess that would be the right thing, then.
Good morning from Australia. Good morning, Ellie and Upside Down Land. I'm just in time. Hi, Southern Gothic. We're going to look at Amber today and see what she's been doing. We're going to ask her how she's doing. Okay. Stop putting me in the Shrek in the thing. I'm going to ban all of you.
Mustard. I got the greatest shirt of all time the other day. Oh man, I'm gonna pull up a picture of it.
It's not that great. It's kind of dumb, honey.
No, it's fantastic, and you're just a hating ass bitch.
Maybe. Just a hater. Thank you for being entertained while I'm working in the silent office. Oh, how boring.
Wow, we're about to put on.
Tundra Queen.
We're about to put on a hell of a show. I got this sweater. I love it so much.
That's kind of you.
Is that not fantastic?
It's definitely you. Sleepy bear.
I can't wait till I go to a bar.
Okay. Did you get it yet?
Yes.
Does it fit you?
I don't know. It's still in the package.
Why
Why
did
did
the
the Sunday
Sunday
stream go?
Did it?
It didn't that I'm aware of.
Uh-oh. Are we in trouble?
Oh, I'm about to find out. Hold on. Oh, boy.
Oh, no, Gray, I love you too.
It's still there.
That's right there.
How did Foodie Beauty celebrate Valentine's Day? Raging, eating, and lying. It's right there.
It's under the live section, not the video section, maybe?
Yeah, it's right over there.
It's there.
That's great. That's an awesome shirt. I need that shirt. Me AF. That's definitely me. See, I told you.
It's cute.
It's a great shirt.
It's silly, but it's cute.
I know, but it's fantastic. Metalhead fan said, "My bad. It is your bad."
For
Look,
shame.
you stopped the whole show just so we could do the thing.
2 inches of ice. Oh, my.
I'll give you 2 inches of something.
God. Okay. Gonna be one of these days. Huh?
Yep. It's definitely about to be one of these days. But those are the best days. I went back and I re-listened to the video we recorded. Was it last night? The Amber video?
Yeah.
I was cracking.
At what?
Oh.
Don't be sorry, Metalhead. It was a good question.
I saw a comment saying it is not down. Gives Little Bear vibe. Oh, I forgot about Little Bear. Little Bear was a little pussy.
I don't.
Franklin
that was past my time.
Would fuck shit up.
That reminds me of Goldilocks. Is what it makes me think of.
I could dig Goldilocks, but if we're talking childhood show bears,
I don't know Little Bear. That was not my childhood.
Bear in the Big Blue House.
Also,
that was the shit. Ain't nobody fucking.
Bernstein Bears. That was my bears.
Bernstein Bears.
That was my bears. Hallway Horse. I can't read the rest. I hate when it cuts off the names.
It's just how it's a mod for you.
Hallway Horse.
Who
locked?
Are you?
Hallway Horse locked doors. I like it. It's Ammo.
Oh, that's a long. Fuck you, Ammo.
That's a good name, Ammo. You are here on time. Hi, Ammo. I love your new name.
Yeah, dude. Bear in the Big Blue House would fuck shit up.
Yeah, I like the Bernstein Bears. They always had a good lesson. But these don't look like Bernstein Bears.
Good lesson cartoons? Oh, fuck. Do you remember? It was a book series. David No, or something like that?
No.
Oh, my God. No, David was a fucking bastard.
Wait, I vaguely do think I've heard of this, but I'm not sure. It's like a bad kid or something?
It was a little cunt. It was a piece of shit.
Yeah.
No, David was a little shit.
It's a bad kid.
He was an asshole. Oh, this is really bad. I was at the doctor's office. My kids were little, and we're waiting, and I was with Sinatra Child. He was Sinatra Child A, sitting in the thing, and he's he was little enough that he would just sit on my lap.
Mm-hmm.
And there was some bad ass little shit. And this kid was just running around. He was throwing shit, and he threw something that came near me. I was like, "Can you get your no David ass kid together?" Because he looked like that. Like he had that
child face.
that child phenotype, like that. They look like they bite phenotype.
Yep.
Look at your no David ass kid. Have you seen the mice fighting a bear on the Big Blue House? Oh yeah. He was the first Caillou. I never watched Caillou. That was a little bit past my time.
Never watched that either.
Wishbone was great. Great. No, Unable to Cuddle, Door Locked is fantastic.
Yep, she's also unable to cuddle, door locked. I really like hallway whores, locked doors. Oh, it's fantastic.
So they had to get my sister a bunch of these no David books.
Because your sister's bad?
She was a bad
She
little
looks like a biter.
She was a biter.
She looks like a biter.
She was a biter.
Believe it? Wishbone, I don't remember that either.
Yeah, I don't know what. Okay, Google Wishbone. Wishbone show, kid show with the dog.
It looks like a dog. I don't think I ever saw this.
I don't think so either.
It was on cable TV, I bet.
Oh yeah, you
Those poor kids didn't have no cable cartoons.
You aristocrats in your cable television.
My mom had a boyfriend who was rich, and he would record, like, you remember when you could get the 6-hour-long VHS tapes?
Mm-hmm.
He would just record 6-hour tapes of just random Nickelodeon for me, and then I would watch them, and I had like 20 of them. Just hours and hours of Nickelodeon. I would just watch them in the VCR at our house.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Wishbone, too poor for cable. Unable. UTCTP.
What's that?
Unable to cable, too poor.
Yeah. Yep.
Aristocats? Aristocats.
Oh, it was on PBS. Oh, maybe I was just too old at the time for children's shows when that was out.
So, speaking of our UTPTP girl, is she still MIA?
Maybe she's on her way to Canada.
Let's go. Beauty. Too famous for help. Uh-oh. Oh, hey, that's us. Hello, us.
Yep, that's us.
Oh, no.
6 hours ago.
The cycle continues, or will it end? 6 hours.
She's home.
As of recording this.
Well, that's true. It's not alive.
I'm not going to believe she's in Kuwait till we see alive.
That's a good point. That could be at any time.
I'm not going to buy till I see alive.
Look at this fisheye photo of their living room that makes it look all stretched out and big.
She really, her and the poopster really want to make people think that they're not living in like slave quarters.
And that looks like a big living room, but it's very stretched out.
It's probably panoramic.
Yeah. That would be like a 12-foot long couch if that photo were real.
She posted a struggle update. Is it worth the watch? We'll save it for tomorrow.
Okay.
We'll save that for tomorrow. We have things to do today.
Okay, let's go.
All right, guys. Surprise stream. Indeed. Shelly, we're the same age. I watched Wishbone.
I don't know. I didn't watch it.
Yeah, Sunshine and Roses. They are UTP.
That's true. Yeah, I remember her window getting smaller. Yeah, that window is tiny. Kevin McGinnis, member for 9 months. Thank you, dear. Good evening, everyone. My brother recently got engaged, and I recently traded my old Xbox for a Nintendo Switch as a belated birthday present to myself. That's awesome. Nintendo Switch is fun.
You want to donate $5, $50? Choosy. Now, due to Mama Yikes' generosity, we have reset the Stream Boss.
Oh, $5 Stream Boss Wars. We can give out some more stuff.
Stream Boss Wars, so we can give out some shit.
Let's get 10 Stream Bosses, and we can give out some more stuff.
We can give out some shit. You guys know the rules. 10 Stream Bosses, you get a thing. One stream boss at 250,000 HP gets you an awesome thing.
Yes.
A very, very awesome thing.
Well, the 10 stream boss things are awesome too.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's the difference between awesome and awesome.
Well, okay.
And you got to work on shipping these out. You have one job, ma'am.
Well, I know. I'm going to do that this week. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 things.
10, 11,
7 things
12.
to mail this week. I'm going to do it.
Any day. We're all waiting on you.
Yes, I know.
I'll wait.
Okay. Keep waiting.
Let's play Choosy with the slabstone. No, it should be $5 slabstone now. Okay, we're going to start with the kind of good, kind of Beck, Mr. Snowflake Q&A. We're going to skip through this a little bit. This is 45 fucking minutes long.
Oh, jeez.
And knowing how we are, I'm going to speed it up too. I'm going to start with 1.35. Start with 1.35, and we can get it faster if we need to. But guys, please hit the like button. Please share it out on your socials. This is a pop-up stream. Wasn't really planned, all that stuff. So we want to get as many people out there as we can, all that stuff. Streamlabs, you guys know the deal. I just went through that spiel, and let's go.
Technical difficulties and the video issues, but I do promise to have it fixed and figured out before the next live stream. This video is me answering questions from the video that Mr. Snowflake, or also known as...
Do you like the the stream goal?
I like the crying Amber up there.
And the Netflix bill?
Yep.
I figured that was all pretty good.
Yep.
Under the Hood, made for me to react to. I also want to thank Mr. Snowflake for getting these questions together for me and for making this video. Let's get into it.
Hi everybody. The other day I asked the community if they had any questions for Beck. I had loads of questions for Beck. Beck, thanks for agreeing to help with Victims of an Empath. Dead nicely, thank you very much. I'll read out some questions.
I'm looking forward to seeing his Victims of an Empath with Beck.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be good.
Because there is that many. Okay, right. Here we go. Questions for Beck. Has Amber tried to contact you after the breakup when everything was over? So she has no problem leaving crazy messages for people. And she was messaging Jade Wifey when she was told not to, so yeah. Has Amber
How's the audio out there? It looks a little low.
ever tried to contact you after the breakup? I'll read the question, have a little pause, that's when I imagine you'll...
Yeah, she got a hold of me at one point to ask about a personal thing in my life happening. It was an anniversary of the death of my nephew. And I think she asked how I was doing, and I didn't answer to that. And then a little while after that, she asked if Kate Winslet had come out with anything new. And I didn't answer that either. And I want to say that was
What a
around...
weird thing to ask.
Yeah, right?
She was fishing to talk about something else.
Has Kate Winslet done anything lately?
She could have just asked
maybe
Gogo.
the summer
Yeah.
of 2022.
No
It's low. Okay. Give it some volume.
question, I'm just happy she's happier. I'm assuming they know about Amberlynn Reid and now dating a suspected feeder. Oh, I put this up 5 days ago. Oh, they're broken up now. That was ages ago. I'm wondering what was their reaction to this when they found out? Shocked, unsurprised, worried, or concerned? Curious to know any of
Snowflake's too fast. Okay.
their thoughts around this situation, please. I always thought she was much happier being with a feeder. Anyway, what do you think about that?
Am I shocked that Amber would want to date a feeder? No, I'm not. And her being with someone who is okay with the weight she's at, or really okay with her gaining
Okay, so her volume is really...
Yeah.
more weight would be the easiest type of relationship for her to be in. I don't really have anything to say about Emily. I don't know her, but I will say...
I don't think anybody... Wow, that stinks. Was surprised that Amber dated a feeder.
No, not at all.
Like a confirmed feeder.
that I don't see how you can care for a person.
What fuck? What did Jordy call her last night?
I don't know.
Snack the Ripper.
While
That's good.
participating in feederism with no concern for their health.
Hi Beck, I hope you're doing well. It's so good to see you look so well and happy. You look incredible after that £600 LB lost. Well done, well done. What was your reaction to Amberlynn about wifey Jade being two different people? Mental. How did you feel after she chewed you out, making some stupid joke like you always do? I think back on that live stream where she read that text to you out loud and then...
Does the stable volume slider thing even work? It's on the video settings. Stable. Oh.
Oh.
I've never seen that.
Okay, let's see if it does it.
went whoopsies so often. It's so disgusting
That
and
boosted Snowflake.
Yeah.
vitriolic. Take care of yourself, Bex. I'm sure you know what it is. I'm not sure how much you keep up to date with now, so some of these I might have to explain, I'm not sure. Yeah, you on the phone when I said Tell Jade I love her too, something like that. You mentioned the name Jade. She panicked, ended the live stream. Next live stream, she made out that, oh, you're just joking about the name Jade. And no, she told you off. And whoopsie. So what happened after that? Was she really angry when you said Jade?
I didn't know how
It looks like it's still kind of loud.
anybody would not see through that because it was so obvious that it was the same person. As for the aftermath, she was absolutely mad at me. She was seeing red. She completely blamed me for her being doxxed, said the whole thing was my fault, even though she had done the whole pointing her name out in the live stream and then naming the live stream after her thing.
But she wasn't happy. Would Amber ignore you in real life? And
It looks a little bit better on my end.
Make a video with you acting like she was such a good girlfriend. That's always how I assumed she was acting. I always got the feeling, sometimes got the feeling, when I'd watch a video of you two together, like something seems off. Maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, was she ever really angry, ever moody? And then the camera went on. And
Amber seems like the kind of person who would get very moody for no reason.
And then act phony. Yeah. Are you talking about yourself?
Me?
Yeah, Mr. Moody. Was that talking about you?
No, I was talking about the one who gets moody all the time.
You.
Get the fuck out of here.
You're the moody mister.
Everything's great.
Yeah, that's exactly how it was. Like, there would be times that we would be arguing, having a disagreement or something, and then she'll be like, oh, well, I'm getting ready to film, so as soon as she would turn on the camera, it would be a completely different person.
Did she weigh more than 572.4 pounds? She's always said that was the highest weight. That was the highest weight she ever saw. Did she ever weigh more than that?
I honestly...
Yeah, see, this is what I was looking for, stuff like this.
Do not know what her highest weight is, and I don't even...
She doesn't know what her highest weight was.
No, it got close to 6 and she stopped looking.
I think that she knows, really. But I do remember her weighing like 570, maybe like 580 something at some point. She definitely got more private and secretive about it after
That's
that.
where Amber's
so
like,
I'm
Beck
not really
was lying.
Yeah.
She said 580. I was never 580.
Yep.
She's a lie.
sure how much she ended up weighing.
Do you think Amber sometimes believes her own lies? Or if she was more able-bodied, do you think she would have been physically... I think you answered that.
We have seen her take swings. Like when she did the hand slap. Shut up.
Yep. Yeah, we've seen her swat before.
Swat.
Yep, swatting at Becky.
In a Karina video, I think. But do you think she believes her own lies?
I do think that she convinces herself that her lies are true because she wants them to be true. It's really hard to explain why I think that, but I feel like I've seen it happen.
She seems to be the type that would convince herself that whatever shit she made up that day is true.
Oh, yeah. That's compulsive lying. They all do that.
Yeah.
And this person says, sorry, I have one more. I don't think I read out the other one, sorry. What would Amber say about her lies when the camera was off? Would she try and justify it to you? Would she say nothing to you at all and pretend her lies are real?
I don't know of actual instances, but I know that there were times where she would be like, make sure you don't mention this or that, just to make sure that things were kept straight.
Did Big Al ever threaten to off herself if Beck wanted to break up with her?
That's a good question.
Did she do that?
Well, she did that with
Destiny.
Destiny.
With Destiny?
She didn't threaten to do that with me, but she did guilt me in other ways, like saying who would help her and who would take care of her, who would be there with her. She would be lonely.
Who's going to wipe me? I'll just sit here in my own shit all day and die.
See, that's the thing, man. It's if somebody ever hit me with that, I'd be like, well, I don't know. You got to figure that shit out.
She could afford a caretaker.
I would not. Beggar has arrived.
Hi, Eve. You can have the flavors I don't like. Give me a woo. That was a little woo. Give me a big woo. Okay. Here, eat it.
She doesn't even want.
Eat it. Here, eat this one.
Nobody wants those.
I do. I just don't like the purple, green. Don't take them from me. That's my snack.
Too loud of a show snack.
You won't give me those chocolate things you got
There's
over there.
also too loud of a show snack.
That kind of stuff.
How did Amber treat the service workers she encountered when the camera was off? Waitstaff, cashiers, receptionists. Was she outright rude? Did she fake kindness then trash talk? What were the reactions?
How people treat service workers, cashiers, waitresses, and all that stuff really says a lot about it.
Yeah.
It takes no effort to do. Please, thank you. Hey, can you?
Of other customers. I've been watching videos from when you were with her, and she said people would laugh at her, people would mock her. She could see the stares. She'd be really paranoid about that. Now she makes out that every time she leaves the house, some guy's asking her out.
It definitely did seem like there were times she would fake kindness, but she wouldn't outwardly be rude
Oh, now
to
you
wait
want
staff
some?
or anything that I could tell. But there were times where we did get stared at, and if they were talking about us, I tried my best to tune everything out so I didn't hear it.
Why does Amberlynn Reid insist on being chauffeured? Why won't she learn to drive or take an Uber?
Her Gunther can't fit behind a wheel. You think Foodie honks the horn, imagine Amber.
She could get a specialized vehicle.
I'm going to put it down to laziness like everything, but I'll wait to see what you say.
She's terrified to drive, and I also think she knows that she couldn't fit behind a steering wheel or probably wear a seatbelt, and that's also probably why she can't take an Uber, is because she would be required to wear a seatbelt.
Oh my god. Could you imagine Amber like that rapper who couldn't get in the Uber?
Oh, yeah.
The dude would just pull up and say, "You're gonna break my tires."
Did Amberlynn claim BPD when you were together, or did she still have ASMR? Does it bring you joy to see her rotten life spiral? I think it brings a lot of people joy to see her spiraling at the minute. I think she's crazier than she's ever been. What's more obvious now, we can spot it. It's more.
I'm very sleepy. We'll listen to you. Hey, man, we are having a very chill show tonight.
Yep.
We got $5 Stream Boss Wars. We're not fucking throwing shit around. We're just watching some Big Al and React.
Yep.
Obvious now.
No, she didn't claim to have BPD when we were together, but a friend of ours did mention it to me, saying that they thought that she had BPD or something similar.
Did Amberlynn Reid ever confess to you about her major wrongdoings / lies, e.g. the Casey essay, Gracie, grooming Libby, etc.? I don't know how much you're aware of now. A lot of people are calling her Diddy Lynn because of how she
You can have some of these.
how she won around Libby and kids and other things. Did she ever confess anything like that? The essay stuff still baffles me.
Let's see if I can do it.
No, she never confessed to major wrongdoing. She basically kept the same story that she had online with me. I only found out recently that Casey was a minor, and I didn't know anything really about Libby. I'd never met her or anything, but all I did know about it was that she was Destiny's friend, and she was a teenager, and they had an adult friend who had a crush on her, and I told Amber that I thought that was weird,
That
and
is
Amber was
really
like, yeah,
weird.
but he was a good guy, which I don't understand how he could be a good guy and be flirting with a minor. The only
That is so weird.
It is so weird. Like it was some random dude that they met at a restaurant and brought home with them or something, and just let him hang all over the 15-year-old girl. Fucking weird.
Mm-hmm. And let's not forget Destiny played a role in that too. She was fine with it.
Oh yeah, both of them.
other red flag I've really seen from Amber was she did have a crush on Billie
I'm up for surprises, history buff.
Eilish when Billie was just starting out. So I think she was a teenager around then, which I told her was weird, and so did Eric and Ricky. But she said that she was almost an adult and that she acted older and looked older, so it was okay.
That's fucking weird.
The whole Diddy Lynn thing is very concerning. The following the Instagram account, claiming she didn't know she was following it, like, it's impossible. She has another Instagram account where she follows that kind of content, for sure.
It's like we talked about Chantel the other day. It's one. It's all circumstantial. It's all conjecture till you add it all up.
Mm-hmm.
Then it all kind of makes sense.
Yep.
Was that our Agent X kicking us off first Stream Boss change? Says dibs on the first Stream Boss, and you have it.
Thank you, Agent X.
Now, who's going to take out Agent X?
Okay. I just really wished I would have dug deeper into these things and taken it more seriously, because they really are.
Diddy Lynn is so real. She's totally, yeah.
It really seems like that. It really is suspicious.
It is a lot. Oh,
He's bouncing up.
Fried potato. Don't say it. No.
He's saying honest.
Get out of here.
I have.
Get out of my town.
I've learned the combination. So I just go right for the armpit. Woo.
Fried potato.
Murder Potato. Who needs $5 Stream Boss and you can have $65? Sorry, Shelly. That's number 3. Murder Potato.
Oh, thank you, Murder Potato.
That's fantastic.
Awful, and it's unacceptable behavior, but I will always stand with victims.
She had sympathy for PDFs,
And thank you, Wingy.
and she would argue with people about it. Sorry, I'm going on a little rant. And she said the reason she defended PDFs was because she was gay, and she didn't want to judge people like she'd been judged. Then she forgot that.
Sunshine, 9 days, Ivy. I don't understand Sunshine.
Yeah, I'm a little bit lost on that one.
Thank you.
Said the reason she had sympathy and struggle for PDFs.
We will take Jerusalem! Deus Vult! Deus Vult! Deus Vult! Deus Vult! Deus Vult! Deus Vult!
The hair clips, the pigtails, and the lip. I don't know, pigtails can be sexy on
Not Amber.
adults. We needed Deus Vult to recover from that, and you did. Thank you very much. Oh, Amber, get Amber, get moving.
As ever.
It was because of what her cousin did to her. And she forgot that.
Oh,
and she said the
Jane Doe,
reason-
I listened to some of that Scotty book. That was so weird.
Very weird.
So weird.
She stuck up for PDFs and argued with people online about it. It was because of what her father's friends did to her. Yeah. It was because she was gay, cousin, father's friends.
Okay, I think I'm starting to see.
Since Shine just said LOL and did not tell me what they were talking about.
The Ivy Mike says 16 days together.
Oh. Okay.
Anything on that? Because I think that's the worst stuff. That's.
I just found
Oh, Otter's here for a meow.
out that she said that, and that's a disgusting
It was a good
comparison
meow.
because gay people
Fine.
can consent where
Otter. Oh.
Someone in the chat, who was that? The name I can't pronounce.
Araceli?
Araceli says, Amber being mentally 14 makes her think it's okay.
Yes. But it's not.
But I will bet you when, not if, when that autism diagnosis, fake diagnosis, comes down the pipelines, she's going to say that she's mentally 16.
Maybe.
I'll bet you that's what it is.
Maybe. Oh, okay. We have a chat romance. Ivy and Sunshine.
Aw.
I love chat romances.
Yeah.
Yay!
Friends. Anything on that? Because I think that's the worst stuff. That's.
Nothing's better
I just
than him
found
and
out
Amber,
that
though.
she said that, and that's a
They're all the
disgusting
best.
comparison because gay people can consent whereas children cannot.
How did you feel when she said she did not have BED
Oh,
after using
okay.
the binge monster as an excuse for so many years when she seemingly didn't get her way?
I thought it was hilarious because the entire
Thank you, Mary. Sorry, I'm chewing on a gum. Or, no, it's not a gummy. What is that? A jelly bean.
A
Thank you.
jelly bean. You say I like gross candy. Jelly beans are like the grossest of gross candies.
Okay, would you rather have chat, not you, because I know your answer to this, you weirdo. Would you rather have a jelly bean or a chalky conversation heart?
Conversation hurts.
entire time we were together, she always said that she had binge eating disorder. I don't know exactly why she said that she doesn't have binge eating disorder, but I will say that
Lady,
what
I'm
I
on
witnessed
nachos.
was that she would eat copious amounts of food, and whenever I wouldn't give it to her or she wouldn't get it, she would just be really upset and angry about it, and the binge
I could see that.
Yeah.
I could see her just being, well, I want a minute, and there's got a minute. I can 100% see that.
monster would come out and
Literally everybody is saying jelly bean.
No, I'm seeing some hearts in there.
Don't
I'm
say-
seeing some hearts in there. Seeing some hearts in there. Jelly beans are disgusting. Thank you, Murder Potato. Yeah. There's like 2 okay flavors in all of the jelly beans.
Yeah, it's okay. Want to fulfill the dream of Shelly getting Shrek to get... No, we already got Shrek. She needs a good farting. But we are up to 3 on the Stream Boss change. Let's continue with the $5 war. Then we could get to all that stuff.
Yes. Okay.
that's what she called it. It was actually just her
need
kind
to
of
get
being
to
a
10.
toddler about
Yes.
How many more do we got to go?
7.
Does Ella have a burner Instagram account?
Actually, you know what? I don't really like
I told you.
She was Damon White, pretending to be Damon White to see what people said about her. And people have always thought she's got sock accounts and burner Instagram accounts. Was she just obsessed with like reaction channels back then and what the comments said and what this website said and what this website and what this person was thinking? Was she just utterly obsessed with it and going undercover to see? Oh man.
I'm sure she did, but Damon White is the only one that I know for sure of. And yeah, she was all over the reaction channels and the Facebook and Reddit and Kiwi Farm. She'd check that stuff out all the time.
How much food did Amber actually eat throughout the day? I don't know why I put that one in there. I'm guessing a lot to maintain 500-600 pounds.
A lot.
It was a lot of ramen. She ate a lot of ramen. She ate a lot of fast food.
Ramen will do it. Ramen will get you fat quick.
Yes.
She ate a lot of junk food. Of course, you know, she would have her normal breakfast, lunch, dinner, but she would always have snacks and stuff in between. So there would be times where she wouldn't, like, she would fast for a little while, but then she would,
Sleep.
you know how you just go like 16 hours without eating, but then she would binge for the rest of the 8. She would just eat.
Why does Amber claim to love Rosa Parks so much? Has she done any research about her or know anything else? Know anything else she did in the civil rights movement besides the one bus incident? I don't think she has a very good knowledge of history.
Yeah, I fucks with Mike and Ike's.
So yeah,
Mechanics are good.
why does Amber claim to love Rosa Parks so much?
I really don't think that she does know anything besides...
Did she ever even talk about Rosa Parks before Wifey?
I don't know.
Rosa in the bus situation. I just think that she thinks it makes her look good to be interested in that.
Do you think Ham really had goals standing in the line waiting to be a girlfriend? She does now. Emily's over. She's got other people backed up.
I don't really know. Like, I never got to see proof of any of that myself. All I know is that's what she told me, and it does kind of seem that every time she ends up having a breakup with someone, she's automatically talking to somebody else within a few days. So, I don't know.
Amber is the kind of girl to have a bunch of people in the DMs wait.
Yeah.
Like, absolutely is.
What was the typical amount of time Amber set for visiting friends and family? That's one of the... I've never heard of anybody else doing that. Maybe other controlling partners have done that. I've never, ever heard of it. I've never come across that before in my life. Jesus. It's such a bizarre behaviour, and I'm trying to even imagine what Amber would view as an acceptable time.
Oh, Rosa Parks was Beck era? Okay.
So... the timer would be
remember
for
when she went to the museum with Wifey. Remember when she went to the museum and wore the giant chain necklace?
I would hang out with my best friends. We would go down to the basement and play games and stuff, and Amber would choose to stay up in our room, and she would set timers for when I would have to leave my friends and come be with her again. And then whenever it came to like seeing my family or leaving and going somewhere without her, she would give me a time, like a specific time that I needed to be back. And if I wasn't back by that time, then there would be an argument. So on average, when I would be downstairs with my friends, the timer would be about set for 30 minutes. And when it came to seeing...
You're only allowed to be in a certain room of your house for 30 minutes.
You can only not pay attention to Amber for 30 minutes. Then you have to come back and check on her and play Choosy some more.
That is fucking wild. Like, why would you deal with that?
That's a good question. Why wouldn't Amber just go down to the room where everyone's playing video games together if she wanted to hang out?
That's disgusting. Ham and beans, that's disgusting.
Yeah.
My family or leaving in general, she would just ask me when did I plan on being back, and whenever I would give her a time, she would give me a time sooner than that for me to be back.
I love an empath, eh? Did Beck ever feel uncomfortable when Amber would openly flirt with Destiny?
It was just to a point where I would just agree with Amber when she would say, no, everybody's just seeing things. I don't flirt with Destiny. I love Dana. I can't wait till they get married. You know, that sort of thing.
I can't wait till they get married. I'm going to give them a toilet plunger or something. Remember she said she was going to give them a toilet brush for their... Such an asshole.
I'd also detached myself at some point as well. So I didn't really care enough to argue with her about it because she would definitely not like that I would disagree with the fact that she did show that she still had something for Destiny.
Beck, did you ever have a plan to leave Amber before you actually left? What led to making the plan if you did? Well, you did try and break up with her before, didn't you? And she said no, tried to turn it into a jokey thing. Did you have a plan?
Okay, maybe... Never mind.
To leave Amber before you actually left?
No, I never had a plan to leave. There were many times that I had tried to break up with her, but she would somehow find a way to stop it from happening by like saying that she would fix things and things would get better and we would get better. There was this one time that we had an argument on the way home and we stopped in the driveway and argued for a few hours in the car, and she just would not accept me trying to break up with her and would not let us go back in the house until I agreed to give her another chance to fix things and make things better.
World's okayest person, that's a good point. Medication Beck was on definitely didn't help in fighting for autonomy. Yeah, probably.
Okay, from Eric, I've never seen any of Eric's.
Also, the being trapped financially.
That's
like if you can't buy your own food, you don't have your own car. The car was Amber's car.
yeah.
She didn't have, and like Amber had control of everything.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Deleted and never caught him before. He was showing a product or
Hey,
something,
Maz.
and in the distance, if you turned up the volume and listened closely, you could hear some banging with someone yelling, "Let me in." We all know it was Amber, so I think my question would be, what happened? I haven't a clue about that one. Beck, I have no idea.
I have no idea what this is in reference to. Like, I have no memory of what this could be. But if somebody does have the footage, I would like to see it so I can maybe give my insight on what could be happening.
Did Amber really have cancer? I think so. Beck, over.
I think it was precancerous cells, and they did the thing that they do when they find precancerous cells, and they just take out the uterus. That is what they do.
Yeah.
I don't think she ever had the big C. I think it was pre.
You would think she would have gone back for checkups if it was.
Yeah, if it was the big C, you would go back, you would get
whatever
scans,
testing needed
tests,
to be done. Yeah.
labs, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Would you? I bet it felt great when she blamed you for the cancer.
You're still my cat.
I bet that was a shock. She did what?
I laughed so hard. I mean, when I got blamed for the cancer, I was like, dude, me, Eric, Ricky, my mom, my sisters, every single person in your life, even your own friends, told you, hey, you should go to the OBGYN.
Susan agrees.
She
We're right.
wouldn't. She would not go. So how was that my fault? But yeah, she did have cancer and she had to have surgery for it.
Crazy, man. I don't have a question, I just want to tell them how incredibly happy I am for them. I see myself in Beck in so much that it physically pains me to see any of the old videos and the S Amber put them through. To see Beck come out the other side.
I have a friend going through that right now. They found precancerous cells in her uterus, and they're taking the whole thing out.
Yeah. This probably
I bet
depends
that
on
feels good.
different
I
things,
was
where
nothing
they
but-
are, how many there are, what's your chances of it coming back. There's probably a lot of different things that depend what they do.
Best for Beck and to get everything they could ever want because they deserve it. Was it the Zachary Michael line of I hope you have the day you deserve? I like that.
Thank you so much. It's overall, you guys. If you have ever been through something
This is the old one, Liz. We're just catching up.
like that, I hope that you have come out the other side of it and are in a better place.
If you could go back to speak with your 2018-19 self, what would you tell them?
If I could go back and talk to my 2018, 2019 self, I would say leave immediately, run the other direction.
Beck said they wanted to be single for a while after leaving Amber, and they were. What made them realise that they were ready to date again when they met their current partner, who was beautiful, by the way. Congratulations.
I just feel like I was in a better place. I was going to therapy. I was taking medicine again. I had a job. I felt better about myself and things just were going good. So I felt
They were ready.
like I could again.
Was Twinkie... Oh, I want to know this one. Was Twinkie actually sick during that one Vlogmas, or did Amber say that for attention or greatly exaggerate her issue? I'm sure you know about it. She came on camera saying, acted like Twinkie was about to die, but said there was no 24-hour vets, so she just left the situation. And then when everybody said, you lie, there's a vet she came on camera going, oh, wasn't that serious? So was Twinkie really sick?
This was during the year that I don't really remember a whole lot. So I went back and watched that video, and the way she described it sounds really awful, and I don't remember Twinkie acting that way at all. And Amber does tend to exaggerate things, so that's probably
she does.
definitely
You could kind of tell.
Yeah.
what she was doing. Because there definitely was a 24-hour vet close by, and I would have definitely taken her if she had been acting the way that Amber was describing.
Were you aware of Amber lying to the audience about her hygiene, specifically in 2008?
I don't believe for a second Snowflake's mic is on. No, that's just how Blue Yetis sound. They all sound kind of like shit to me.
If so, did you have any thought on why she felt compelled to lie?
Like, for the price, the first microphone I ever bought, it's not the same one, but it's the one Miss Sin has in front of her right now. It is the same price. It is an Audio-Technica AT2020, $90 to $100-ish. Amazing microphone.
Did the audience really pressure?
Right now, what you hear me talking to you on is a Shure SM7B. It's kind of like the standard for podcasting mics. All the people that you watch use one of these. But, whoa.
That was too loud.
This one is also very good.
Why is it so loud over here, honey?
Just a little bit of a different. It's because this one is more captures more of my the bass range.
Yeah.
And that one doesn't.
Pressure her in that way that she felt she had to, or was it something she felt within herself? By the way, I hope things continue to improve for you, Beck. Were you aware Amber was coming on camera, Ask FMs, saying, just get out the shower, just get out the shower, just get out the shower, just wash my hair, just wash my hair? Were you aware she was doing that stuff?
I was aware that she was lying to her audience about showering, but I think it was because she was embarrassed and was just trying to keep up an image.
Audio Technica is amazing gear for the price.
But I did not ever look at her Ask FM, so I was not aware that she was posting that she had just gotten out of the shower and so on.
I want the details of the stupid FBI Frank story. And did Big Cherry really free bleed around the house for months? How long was she bedbound for? So a few things there, but the FBI Frank story, I'm sure you know about that, said the FBI got in touch, so eventually got in touch with her over negative comments on the internet.
History Buff coming in hot with 110 and getting a painting.
Getting a painting!
And some. Good Lord.
Thank you, History Buff.
The IJN Yamato and the sister ship, the Musashi, were the heaviest battleships ever constructed, longer than 9 blue whales. They were battleships in the age of aircraft carrier. Battleships in the age of the aircraft carrier. The Yamato was sunk by dive torpedo bomb. Take 2.
Can you read?
Take 2. The Yamato and the sister ship, the Musashi, were the heaviest battleships ever constructed, longer than 9 blue whales. They were battleships in the age of the aircraft carrier, and the Yamato was sunk by a dive torpedo bomber. 7th of April, 1945. All hail Blue Whale.
Thank you, History
Indeed.
Buff.
Thank you very much, History Buff. Thank you for the painting. Let me give you some confetti. And they said we can reset the stream, boss. Nicely
Beautiful confetti.
done.
Oh, History Buff, I'm going to pick you a pretty painting. And Liz Lucas says, Sin showing how good the mics are. X. Sin pulling an accidental whoa meow moment.
Thank you, Liz. And thank you, History Buff. Can we get a big thank you to History Buff? Definitely hail the whale. Perfectly timed dono.
I have no idea about
Sin is illiterate. Yeah, illiterated.
Illiterated.
the FBI Frank story. Really, it definitely wasn't. My sister Amber did come out and
But we are on 4 out of 10.
Woo.
Back down to $5 Stream Boss Wars.
Beautiful.
say that I wasn't the ex she was talking about, but I can't think of who it could be at all. For the next question, yes, she did free bleed, and for how long was she bedbound? It was over a year.
Did Amber hit you? Again, I think you answered that in a...
Beck
Elena,
having to
did you
clean
smell
up
that?
the free bleeding. It's just insane.
But if I got my period everywhere, you wouldn't clean it up?
No. Well, she probably had like puppy pads. Beck had to like roll her over, tuck a puppy pad up underneath of her.
People get paid for that.
People get paid a lot for that. Beck got nothing.
Nothing.
She deserves her Beck pay.
Oh, that was gonna be the stream.
Can you stop farting?
That was gonna be the stream goal.
Can you stop farting?
I was gonna make that the stream goal.
Yeah.
But I think anybody would got it.
I'm guessing yes. There's only so much perfumes and candles can do.
She didn't
The gay care was such a gross time. Could you imagine the fucking smell in that house?
hit me. I think that if she had the ability to, she might have, because she would get really angry.
Ooh, what has been the biggest resource inspiration to your recovery from... so glad you're doing better. We love you, Beck.
My biggest resource has been my family and my friends supporting me.
Do you feel like you were walking on eggshells with the big one? Did she physically hurt you during her binges? Where did you get the strength to realize the situation you were in and walk away? Was she really an avid reader? If you're here, did she fudge her weighing numbers? Did you ever want to say to Amber, shut up,
brother?
I'd say shut up. I do the silly reactions to her sometimes, and I try and make them silly. But even I just go shut up sometimes because it's ridiculous. There's a few in there.
I was walking on eggshells with Amberlynn. She was really easy to...
I imagine you would have to.
Yeah, she's probably fucking terrifying.
But like, what is she gonna do?
Not let Beck take the car anywhere. Not let her, them watch whatever they want to watch on TV. not let them do their arts and crafts. Amber's gonna just make your life a living hell. That's what she's gonna do. She's gonna come up with stupid things for you to do, make you play Choosy for 17 hours straight. She's gonna do things just to make you miserable.
What's that, brother? That's a donation, actually. But I mean, like, what? Honestly, what can Amber do?
That's about it. Make your life a living hell. Make you pick lint.
It's $32.81 is that donation that we're talking about, Kevin.
And
throw shit at
also
you?
this like
Yell?
the swatting at we've seen her do the swatting.
Yeah, I remember watching it live.
Swinging her arms. Like, I'm sure when the camera wasn't on, there was some swinging of the arms. And yeah, Beck could jump out of the way, but still, they're just somebody like Amber bearing down on you, yelling at you, berating you all day long. It just makes you weak. You kind of do whatever they say so that you're, not walking on eggshells all day.
I imagine. I don't know. The beast of Nurgle knows no bounds. That's what I'm learning.
Too upset, and it wasn't physical, it was very verbally attacking. I don't know where I got the strength. I was just so fed up, and I knew it could not go on any longer. Was she an avid reader? She did read, but she definitely
sorry, Kevin.
Yeah, like
bought
Ellie says,
more
if
books.
you've never experienced it, I don't think you can really understand it. It's psychological control, not physical.
Yeah.
Right, abuse wears you down over time until the only thing you can do is say yes to keep the peace.
Yeah,
You just say yes so that you're not hearing it for the next 12 hours straight.
Yeah.
And Beck had nowhere else to go. Like, this is where you live. This is where your stuff is. You don't have a different place to run away to. This person owns the car that you would leave in. You just kind of have to do whatever they say, or else they're going to make you hate your life.
I went through, I don't really like to talk about it too much, but I went through similar-ish things, but the only reason I stuck it out at all was because I had like 4-month-old babies.
Yeah.
With that person. But then they turned into the most expensive thing that I have ever had to do in my life. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I just look at it different. That's all.
books than she ever read. Did she fudge her way in numbers? Yeah, she would sometimes. There were just some days that she didn't feel like weighing herself, so she would just make up a number.
I gotta know if them, Eric and Ricky, have an S-Talk.
Today, Amber uploaded a video quitting Smegmatutide.
Well, it was supposed to come in the mail today. Well, so she paid all the money.
Remember, we're like
supposedly
12 days in the past, too.
Right. Well, but supposedly she paid for another month of Smegmatude, got it in the mail on the same day as she decided I'm quitting.
Yep.
Okay, sure.
Wasn't around.
I didn't know anybody who didn't, and I didn't know anybody who she didn't talk about behind their back either.
What sort of lengths would she go to keep up her lies? Any noteworthy moments of her trying to keep the mask from slipping? During the live stream era, when you broke up with her, the mask was off.
When you're that mentally, I think that was the thing that kind of protected me, is I never really let myself get mentally,
like, worn down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because I knew I was the only thing at the time that those two little kids had. So I had to protect myself to protect them.
Right.
And everybody, I think that's when I stopped showing any stuff. Yeah, you tell that's when that was her real self, and it was awful. So what sort of lengths would she go to keep up her lies?
She was always wearing a mask when she was recording a video, and she would try to make it to where anybody around her when she was filming wouldn't say anything that would make that mask come off. But during her live streams, you actually got to see a little bit more of who she is. I can't remember any specific times, but there were moments where she would be filming and she would nudge me and be like, "Don't say that."
Has Amber really ever attended some form of therapy? And do you know if she had been diagnosed with borderline personality disorder while you were together? I've got a screenshot somewhere I showed it the other night where she's got posts saying, "I was diagnosed. I've never been diagnosed. It's in my family, so I probably got it. I've been diagnosed." No,
Didn't the question about did she really have BPD already get answered? And Beck said, one of my friends said that she had BPD?
I have no idea.
Is he asking the same questions over again?
She did go to therapy for a very, very short time when we were together, maybe a few sessions. But no, she was not diagnosed with BPD while we were together.
How did Twinkie act around Amber? Was Twink scared of Amber? We know, of course, that Beck was the one walking, feeding, caring for the animals on camera in live stream era. It seemed like Twinkie hit.
You want to know how bad it got? I'll share a little bit. My ex threatened, because Ohio is a mom state.
Yeah.
Whatever happens, the kids go to the mom. So I had to go through, file for custody, I got a fucking bulldog of a lawyer who I kept on retainer for a long time. Did all this stuff, I had to borrow money from my brother. I took out probably $9,000. My ex never even showed up to court.
Tuh. You didn't have
It
to
was
spend
just
anything.
a big fuck you and a threat.
Right.
Because she knew I would spend the money on it.
Right.
It was just a giant fuck you.
Jeez.
Hated Amber but loved Beck. What were the animals like when she was on the binge monster? Man. When she was shouting, when she was kicking off, when she was being horrible. I bet the animals were scared.
I don't think that she was afraid of Amber, but I definitely do think that there were times that she preferred me. When the binge monster would come out or when she would be yelling, the animals didn't like that, so they would leave.
Looking back now, did you ever notice or clock Amber looking or talking about PDF type of things?
The only thing that I can think of is her Billie Eilish crush that she had when Billie was still under 18.
What was the final straw that made you end things? And
That's what I want to know.
What would you say is Am's worst trait you didn't believe?
Oh, all the time, Am.
Until it was over.
Don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
I've already answered this in Karina Kaboom's Q&A, but basically we had an argument because she was pretending to be me in text messages to our friends, and that started a big, huge argument, and I went and spent the weekend with my family and just decided that I couldn't continue anymore. I would say that Amber's worst trait was how mean she was to me and how she would pick on.
Luckily, we have Goddess Shelly now. I'll wait till it's all over and I can spill the tea on what she does.
I don't do anything.
No, she is a godsend.
I'm kind of crazy sometimes, but that's okay. You put
Hallway.
up with my crazy.
What?
You put up with my crazy.
Yeah. Hallway horse locked doors for 2. Suddenly, I don't care that Jade pushed her on the floor and left her exposed like an upside down. Yeah. Suddenly it's fine.
Yeah, it is
on me,
fine.
and I didn't see that until we had broken up and I was watching old videos back.
I was in an abusive relationship.
You know,
with
I
a
wonder,
narcissist.
Beck did not mention the COVID. Remember when Beck left and went to stay with the family? Supposedly they had COVID, and that's why they couldn't come back for a while, and that's when wifey moved in.
Yeah.
I wonder if the COVID story was fake.
Me too.
I wonder if it was just like excuse that Amber made as to why Beck was gone, or excuse that Beck made to not have to come back.
And one day it just clicked, and I realized I was relieved to not have to see him. What was the moment that made you go, I don't want to be around her anymore? I have to get out of this, because that moment is a total game changer.
There wasn't a specific one moment, but there had just been so.
You two are too cute together. I got Shelly a custom-made thing.
Which thing? You give me all kinds of custom
I
made
know.
things.
I like that as
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
a nice gift. It says we fit perfectly.
Oh yeah,
2
I like
puzzle
it.
pieces.
many different
cute.
things that had happened, and things just snowballed, and then we had that big argument, and
I
then
got you
after
that cute
that I
little
left, and
ornament
then
of
I
a
did
sexy
feel that
timer
sense
in the camper.
Yeah, you did.
It was cute.
the relief that you're talking about.
I would ask, did you truly not care about her size when you first started dating? And did you ever get frustrated talking to her because of her lack of education and vocabulary?
I was shocked and alarmed whenever I first met her and realized her size, but I wasn't trying.
Ivy, Mike. I Sin and Sass Love content was introduced by your sexiest mod, Sunshine.
Nice.
Aw, the love of my life, who's coming to be with me in the Netherlands in 8 days.
Ooh,
I'm so happy for you guys.
awesome.
To be judgmental about it. It wasn't that I would get frustrated. It was more
Thank you very
amusing
much.
than anything. And
It's the first super chat.
the only thing that was really frustrating.
Kevin and Susan also think the COVID thing was made up. I just wonder who made it up. Was it Beck that made it up, or was it Amber that made it up? But I do think it was made up excuse for why Beck was gone.
would be when she would think that something was right when it obviously wasn't. So either I would have to Google it or she would have to.
I don't remember if you told us or not, but what was the incident that caused your family to intervene? Never heard of a family intervening for that. Never come across it. You know.
It was a lot of different things, but whenever my family started seeing less of me, they were concerned.
Were you ever embarrassed walking around while
I would
she
like
was
to
on a
hear more
scooter
about
and
the
asking you to
supposed
take
intervention, too.
a
How did
pic
that
for a
go?
thumbnail?
Me too.
That's in victims. You had to say how big she clearly was and her dumb laugh acting all smug.
Yes, I was extremely embarrassed
Splash
when she would have me take pictures of her on the scooter for thumbnails. The whole hanging out with her in the scooter, walking around Walmart for hours was embarrassing enough. But it wasn't
Yeah, I don't
go
like the
get a
flashing.
new scooter
It's
when the scooter
cute
she was
little
on would
faces,
die.
though.
But I would have to ride it back to her and then switch all of her items over from the dead cart to the one that worked. And she would just...
Oh, she would just abandon the cart.
Of course she would.
probably.
That battery would probably die extra fast, too, pulling her ass around.
ride off and keep shopping and leave the dead scooter where it was sitting.
Has she been physically abused with you or admitted to being?
Yeah, this was
abused?
already asked.
Okay,
Why
so-
are you doing the same questions over again?
All right, let's go on to the Geordie one. I think we got the gist of that one.
Yep.
Let's move on to the Geordie one.
Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be reacting to A Lordy Ish Jordy's Amberlynn and Beck Season 4 Q&A. I haven't watched this video beforehand, so this is going to be my first impression of it. Just like the Mr. Snowflake video, I'm going to be trying to answer as many questions as possible, but if there's anything I'm uncomfortable with, then I will skip over it and let you guys know. I want to thank A Lordy Ish Jordy for getting these questions together and making this video for me to react to. I also wanted to let you guys know my last...
Before we get into this, let's take a look at the ratio. Let's check that. Ooh, it's like extra dark outside. Oh, it's 7 o'clock.
Yeah,
Of
it's
course it
nighttime,
is.
sweetheart.
We have 350 people watching and 90 likes.
Oh, that doesn't math.
That doesn't even kind of matter.
No.
Guys, hit that like button. Share it out on your socials. Streamlabs down below if you want to support. We have a $5 Stream Boss Wars in full effect, and I'm just going to myself a little Kiraga there because I'm in charge. We have 4 new stream bosses, and we are 6 away
6 stream
from giving some stuff away. And if you want one of the big things, it's 250,000 HP.
Yes.
Yeah. So the liking, the sharing, the Streamlabs, the $5 Stream Boss Wars, all that stuff. They got hearts in the chat for someone who's about to squirt out a baby. Congratulations on the sex. Shelly's mic, new stream boss, Eve. I'm going to give that one a little bit of oh my god content. I shrimped out a couple of times.
Yeah. Okay.
The Yikes family has been surprisingly good this evening.
Yeah, they have. I think you got a horny bonk at the beginning. I don't remember what it was about, but I remember you being inappropriate when we started.
I told Haley I'd give her 2 inches of heart.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Have we fished? Yes, the chalky hearts versus the good candies.
I think the whole beginning children's TV shows was a lot of fish as well.
We were pretty simpatico on that one.
Okay.
We had TV movie. So we're looking for X to Doubt, Neighbor Shenanigans, Pause Games, Yikes Family Acting Up, Shelly Squee, Gym Talk, Farts on Shelly, Goal, and Club.
This video on Ghost Stories is up, and I'd really appreciate it if you give it a watch. I'm definitely going to be doing more videos like it in the future, but next time it will be fan-submitted stories instead, so keep an eye out for that. Also, I'm going to go live
Today.
7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so look out for that. So let's get started.
Hey, hi, how are ya? I think I could pull that off more if I had pink hair and looked like Voldemort. Never mind. So this is going to be the video that Beck will receive to react to if they so choose to do so. Beck is recently been launching a reaction series to reaction channels and getting the community involved in.
Haley says I've been single for 4 months. I'll take anything at this point.
Asking questions that
Hi, I'm anything.
they have always wondered
Hello,
what occurred
guys.
during what I refer to
Hello, Haley.
as season 4 of Amberlynn Reid. So let's just get started, Beck. These are coming straight from my community, and on my behalf, it'll go through the Geordie filter, so to speak. Okay, so the first question is from someone named Raven Elise, and I actually wonder this as well. Amberlynn is immobile, or close to immobile, during the time that you spent with her during your season. Raven and I would like to know, what does Amberlynn do with all of her time?
This is something that you guys probably already know
That was a
about
cute
her,
picture.
I was reading chat.
Amberlynn do with all of her time?
This is something that you
I
guys
like that.
probably already
Did you
know
see
about
the
it,
grimace eating the kid?
Yeah.
Did that give you PTSD?
but it depends on what she's in.
No, Grimace does not give me PTSD.
You're scared of Grimace.
He just terrified me as a kid.
You're scared of Grimace.
I am no longer a child.
You're scared of Grimace.
into in the moment. Like it could be reading and being on her computer for hours upon hours at a time. She would have so many
Yes, that's what she needs to do.
tabs open. And it would just be like YouTube, shopping. She would have her personal journal that she would write in open. I don't know. Sometimes I didn't even know because I didn't even really see a lot of her computer or her phone. She was also on her phone, but I was aware of the many different tabs that she was on, because another thing with Amber was no matter what she was doing or what we were doing, she could only handle it for so long, and then she would have to switch to something else. So if we were watching a movie or a TV show or something, we could only watch so much of it, and then she would pause it, and we'd have to do something else for a little while before we come back to it. She also was really...
I do that. Like, I like to play video games when I can.
Yeah.
But I can't play a game for more than like 45 minutes at a time.
Really?
Unless I'm playing with like Drunkle or Ed or something, Sam. Then I'm like, okay, I'm kind of bored. I need to like not sit down for a minute.
into puzzles and Legos and journaling.
Like I was playing Phasmophobia last night. I played it for like a half hour. I was like, okay, this is kind of boring by myself.
Yeah, that's a group game, isn't it?
You can play single player.
Yeah, that's
And one thing that took up a lot of time was this game that she would force me to play called Choosy, where she would take a bunch of
weird.
Here we go.
Yeah.
like thousands of stickers. Like she
Antsy. Yes, I get antsy. Me too.
bought bulk stickers.
Like if I'm not doing anything, one of like the if I'm just doing nothing
You should play Choosy.
for a half an hour, and I see Shelly, I'm like,
And you bother me.
that's something that'll stop me from being bored for 30 seconds.
Bother.
I just go up and I give her.
I can't have any peace.
I give her smushes. It's my favorite thing, especially when she's laying on the bed.
Yeah.
I just push her over and then I just lay on
Smush
top
me
of her.
and I can't breathe.
I just lay on top of her and I go, hi. She's like, I can't. I'm like, what are you doing?
And had me pick between them all the way down until I picked one single sticker to be the best sticker of all. And she made me do this with buttons and
I
earrings.
wonder if Beck was even allowed to have the number one best sticker that was chosen. No, probably not. It just went back in the pile. Hours and hours of Choosy to pick your favorite thing, and then just you don't get to keep it or anything. Just pick your favorite, put it back.
Are you ready to play?
No, I'm not playing Choosy with you.
We're going to play
You can
Choosy.
play Choosy with your Dragon Ball friends. Next time you're bored at the studio.
Dragon Ball.
Like your little guys on the shelf.
My figures?
Yeah. You can play Choosy with them.
Yeah, no, you're playing with me.
Oh, no, I don't want to play. You can play by yourself.
No, you're playing with me.
No, you can play like Amber does with her journals.
Calendar pages. She would buy a bunch.
Jordy forcing the chat to play Choosy sent me. He was like, there's no abstaining. We're fucking playing Choosy. Yes, he did.
Bunch of small calendars and tear the pages out and then have me pick between the pictures down to which one I liked the most. And Croc Charms. She would make me play Choosy between Croc Charms, and she didn't even own a pair of Crocs.
That is so weird. Croc Charms are expensive. Why do you have so many?
What is... Okay, chat, this all goes out to you.
They had to be knockoff Croc Charms.
And
like
you
Temu.
as well. Like Amber had tons of stickers and earrings and all that. What is something that you have just an inordinate amount of?
Nail polish.
What else? I know you have.
That's it. What else do I have? Nail polish. Craft supplies?
Oh, God.
That's about it.
I have an inordinate amount of
Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball survival gear.
Yes.
Um,
Junk. I have a lot of junk.
You should play Choosy with your junk,
With
but
my
everything
hoard.
that gets thrown away.
I like hoarding stuff, honey.
I guess 3D print creation. Oh, you know what I do have?
Oh, yarn. Maybe one day I'll have lots of yarn.
You know what I do have that is ridiculous? Magic the Gathering cards, dig it. I have all the like Micro Machine, the tiny cars, the mini cars.
Mm-hmm.
I have all of those from when I was a kid.
Oh, yeah. That's fun.
And I remember this is how obsessed I am with the things that I have. I remember once my cousin, he's got to be 16 or 17 now. I think he was like 6 and he asked for one. And I still remember the one I gave him.
Aww. I see lots of people in the chat also have lots of nail polish on my channel. My old channel is lots of nail art tutorials you could watch.
She just had thousands.
You should do that again.
I don't have time for that.
You
I
can
got to
upload
crochet stuff.
You can upload them here.
No, I got to crochet stuff.
Of croc charms for no reason. And sometimes, because there was so many, like with stickers and earrings, it would take hours.
Oh, I have a lot of fucking flashlights.
Yeah, you do have a lot of flashlights, but I can never find one when I need one.
Dude.
And then I say, where's the flashlights? And you're like, I don't know, other than the one that's on your desk.
Right there.
Well, then why would I ask for a
there.
flashlight? You say you don't know.
I have a fucking lot of flashlights.
And
I think that's just a guy thing, though.
Yeah.
sometimes even days to completely get down to just one. And another thing that would take up a lot of time is
Yes, I should. Send me your channel link.
You don't know it?
she would set a timer
It's my
for
name.
3D printed minifigure. I have a fucking shit ton of 3D printed shit.
45 minutes.
Shelly's trying to talk me into going to like craft fairs and shit.
Well, yeah, you have all the shit. You might as well sell it.
Oh, there you are. I found you.
You didn't even subscribe to me? How dare you?
Not on this channel.
Push that button. Rude. Liz Lucas, as a reader/writer, I will admit I have an insane, unreasonable amount of books,
I have
paper,
a lot of fucking
pens,
books.
mechanical
Don't
pencils.
be racist. I am a building.
Also, since Smooshy Time needs to be a goal title now or something along that.
That's not
Oh my God.
smooshy time. It's
Smoosh kills me.
it's just smoosh.
I literally die every time.
It's just smoosh.
I love you so much, and I love your attention, but it hurts, honey.
Maybe if you give me a flashlight. You have to distract me with a flashlight. Biscotti says this dono cracks me up. Yesterday, my husband and mine 1-year wedding anniversary.
Oh,
Congrats.
congratulations.
I love it. And I Kuragged myself too. We're doing $5, damn it.
Oh, thank you,
to
History
an hour
Buff.
usually.
So the
And
stitches look very even.
Nice.
she
Oh, I'm
would
sending you a
have
picture
me
of the thing I made you Valentine's. Show History
sit
Buff on
behind
the thing.
her and pretend to
Send it to her.
Well, just
pick
put it on the
lint
thing.
off of her
No,
back
I wanna show it
because
off.
she liked the way
I'm gonna
it
send it to you.
felt and sounded because of ASMR. And she would have me do this for so long that my arms and stuff would hurt. And whenever I would want to stop, she would sigh and just be like, well, I'm going to pause the timer. So she would pause the timer for my
Shelly starts uploading her nail videos on here. They outperform the streams. I'll buy her another 12-foot skeleton. Hell yeah. I will. Hell yeah. I
I'm
will.
not putting nail videos on there.
Why? We could take the old ones.
No, I have a channel for nail videos.
little break. And then I'd have to immediately go back to
put them.
it and she would unpause the timer again. Sometimes I would catch her not unpausing the timer because she would want me to do it for longer.
Next up, we have
Wait, so we got to go back and listen to that.
Something else. So if we were watching a movie or a TV show or something, we can only watch thousands of stickers. Like she bought bulk stickers and had me pick between them all the way down until I picked one single sticker to be the best sticker of all. And she made me do this with buttons and earrings.
Ammo, you do not. Unless I collect and hoard racist memes on my phone.
That would not surprise me, actually.
Calendar pages. She would buy a bunch of small calendars and tear the pages out and then have me pick between the pictures down to which one I liked the most. And Croc Charms. She would make me play choosy between Croc Charms. And she didn't even own a pair of Crocs. She just had thousands of Croc Charms for no reason. And sometimes, because there was so many, like with stickers and earrings, it would take hours and sometimes even days to completely get down to just one.
Insane.
And
It's busy work.
She treats it like work, too. I bet Amber really made it like, we have to do this.
And another thing that would take up a lot of time is she would set a timer for 45 minutes to an hour usually. And she would have me sit behind her and pretend to pick lint off of her back because she liked the way it felt and sounded because of ASMR. And
Sounded.
Because of ASMR. Oh, weird.
Okay.
Where did she even see this? Like, she had to have seen someone somewhere
Yeah.
picking fake lint. Yeah. That's probably the sound, the little... That would be so annoying. So weird. That's what Amberlynn was referring to when she said she has so many hobbies. Yeah.
She would have me do this for so long that my arms and stuff would hurt. And whenever I would want to stop, she would sigh and just be like, well, I'm going to pause the timer. So she would pause the timer for my little...
I couldn't imagine living life on a fucking timer.
She had a video of her having Crystal do it. Really? Ooh. This is mental institution behavior.
Yeah.
And then I'd have to immediately go back to it, and she would unpause the timer again. Sometimes I would catch her not unpausing the timer.
You lint liquor. That's what I was thinking too.
You lint liquor.
She would want me to do it for longer.
Next up, we have a question from Gracie. I don't know if that's a reference to a specific animal, but Gracie asked this question. Gracie wants to know, when did the relationship between you and Amberlynn go from bad to worse? I know that people tend to put on their best face when they first get into relationships and slowly leak out the toxicity as they get along. So at what point did you realize, oh God, I'm in too deep, or oh God, the honeymoon phase has definitely worn off?
In the beginning, things were all right, but there were some signs of her being controlling. Then it got worse whenever we moved in together. And then even worse whenever I quit my job and started taking care of her and quote unquote working for her full time. So I feel like that was when I definitely felt like I was...
She was working 24/7 to have a roof over her head.
Without getting paid.
Yeah, no pay. The pay was you get to watch my Netflix and you get to live in my house. That was the pay.
We're almost halfway to the Netflix bill, by the
true.
way. We're just 40% over. If you want to help us get there, take out that amazingly dashing, handsome, hilarious, good at sex stream boss.
I was too deep in to leave.
Princessa would like to know, were there ever times during when you were in renal failure that you felt unsafe to drive, whether it be to how you felt from your condition or from being heavily medicated, that Amberlynn sort of pitched a bitch and demanded that you go get her fast food, went to Walmart, run her errands? Were there ever times where you felt this is not a good idea, but if I don't do it, it will unleash the beast, so I better do it?
As you guys know, at that time,
I like that. Unleash the beast.
Was heavily medicated, and I should not have been on the road, and I put myself in danger and other people in danger. And
Farming Resilience says lint picking is actually a subgenre of ASMR videos. People pretend to pick lint or pick bad vibes while making pinching motions at the camera and making popping sounds with their lips. How freaking weird. God, weird. Are you gonna find one?
I'm looking for it now. Okay, this must be it.
Yeah, the internet was a huge mistake. Yes, it was.
I don't even think these are real sounds.
No, it doesn't seem like it. It's not like in time with the... I don't think it is real sounds.
I don't think it is.
It's a fake ASMR. There we go. Picking lint out of your eyes.
You're so greasy, girl.
Looks like you've got a little bit of lint going on in your eye.
Oh my God, girl. Get a nose strip. Get out of the camera with your pores, please. It says lint brushing.
Wait, what was that?
So weird. What's wrong with you? So fucking weird.
See, that's real sound. Okay, what is good ASMR supposed to be?
Not this, I guess. It's all just terrible. I hate it.
Bringing back your tingles?
Oh God, it's fingernails, girl.
Oh, hey, I got the same pop cover.
Yeah, remember Amber doing the fingernail ASMR with her soda cans?
Hi guys, hello, welcome back. So today I'm gonna be trying
is
this.
one?
I hate this so much.
Who's this Asian? Oh, don't fuck with me now. Is that the same girl?
Yeah, please stop this. Please stop it. Please, yeah, safe word. No more. That's enough of this. We're done. Okay, moving on. Moving on, please. I don't like any of it. No more, honey.
Have you seen the one
No more.
where the dude's doing, he sets it up like he's doing an ASMR thing, but he shoves a cheese grater over the microphone and starts rubbing like knuckles against it or something. Ah, that's fantastic.
It makes me feel so much worse for Beck.
Paperclip. Hallway whores, locked doors, taking the stream boss. Handsome stream boss, pff, chest feeders for life.
That's right.
And that's number 6.
And Janet says, not ADHD Lynn being unable to do a diet more than 4 hours, but can play choosy and have Beck pick the bugs off of her like a monkey for days on end. Yep.
Thank you,
Janet.
Thank you, Janet. And that is Hallway whores, locked doors.
Thank you, Ammo.
Taking the stream boss for number 6. We are 4 away from giving away a thing.
I wish I could go back and tell myself it wasn't worth it to take those risks. I'm aware that I should not have been on the road during that time. But from what I remember, I didn't really feel like I was making
accountability. Amber should take notes.
Oh, yes, Smidgy, I agree. The feeding the cat, the tomahawk steak, that was good.
Oh, yeah, that was cute.
a conscious decision.
Because it was a cat.
That cat was in there, it was like, just gnawing on it.
I just knew that I felt bad, but I wasn't sure what was causing it at the time. I was afraid to leave, but I was being pressured to take care of others, specifically Amber's needs. Even though I know now that I had a choice, at the time I felt like I didn't, and I will always regret that.
Peyton Ford asks, how long was the mattress in the living room where you guys lived? And
Hallway whores, locked doors, gunt hit the floor.
whose idea was it to put a mattress arbitrarily in the middle of a living room for Amberlynn to loiter on?
You know what, Damon, I was going to say that's the kind of ASMR I could get into.
It was over a period of, I want to say, about 2 years. Whenever she would want to hang out in the living room, I would have to drag the mattress out. And when we were done hanging out, I would have to drag it back into the space.
Susan says, pick all the earwigs off of me, Beck.
So Beck had to move the furniture on a daily basis so Amber could lay around in the living room.
Spoofers coming in at number 7 said for a stream boss with a shorter name, immediately taken out for a stream boss with a longer name. No chest feeders. That is Zero the Confused Hero 909 for number 8.
Number 8.
What are you going to say?
I don't remember. I said it. Beck had to move furniture every day.
I do too.
No, you don't have
bedroom.
to move
It wasn't the bed
mattresses
that we
every
slept
day.
on. It was my bed from before we were.
Oh, speaking of, I guess I'll throw this out to the greater community. I am looking for a decent, cheap-ish couch I can get on like Amazon or something like that for the studio, because the couch there, I think that one's given up the ghost.
Yeah.
The legs just keep breaking on it. And it's weird because nobody ever sits on it. I just move it around, and I think
it's from moving it around.
It's Chinesium press wood, so you know the screws that hold the long legs on it just pull out, and then you can't get them back up. It was just a thing that I got for right then. I need an actual decent one. So if anybody has an Amazon,
well, you need a futon.
Yes, like a futon, something like that, an Amazon recommendation. Send me a link over on Twitter or Discord that I'll take a look at.
We're together, and it stayed in the spare bedroom. So it didn't stay in there all the time, but I did drag it.
I have been... you know what? Never mind. I've been trying to get into something like that forever.
Back and forth for many days over the course.
The gorilla couch!
No, not the gorilla
But
couch.
it was all Amber's idea, and it was because she would...
But, and Wayfair is just, that's still Chinesium
Kids
stuff.
in boxes.
Get uncomfortable sitting on the couch because her ankles would swell, and it would just be more comfortable for her to be able to stretch her legs out. And there were also other reasons that I won't disclose.
Orion Mars.
Hallway whores, locked doors. There's a blue couch on sale in Kuwait.
It's lightly stained.
Lightly stained.
Asks,
Probably
was there ever a
treadmill for sale as well soon?
point during your relationship with Amberlynn, when you guys were still going on double dates with Destiny and Dana, that Destiny kind of tried to give
Felda, I'm gonna need some links. That is Murder Potato for number 9. Ooh,
Number 9.
Eric and Ricky were sick of her leaving snail trails on the couch.
Yeah, look on Facebook Marketplace, right, Susan?
Yeah,
Why are you asking the
no.
people to send you links for things on Amazon?
No.
Look on Amazon.
Like, but you know, every
Lazy.
now and then there's a gem in the rough. I refuse to get anything like that from Facebook,
Yeah, probably a good idea.
especially here and now. A few years ago, it wasn't so bad,
That's how you get bed bugs.
but we are the number 1 state for bed bugs. And we got away with it a couple of times back when things were not so bad, but in the past like 4 years, it is just, they made it a law in the past couple of years here that if you throw away a bed, couch, a chair, anything fabric, you have to wrap it in plastic.
Yeah.
It has to be wrapped in plastic or else they just won't take it.
Yeah, Goodwill won't take stuffies anymore either.
Nope.
When I dropped off stuff at Goodwill a couple weeks ago, they were like, "You don't have any stuffies in there, do you?" Now that I have those.
Yep.
No stuffies.
It has gotten so bad. Send me links. You sound like foodie.
Yeah.
I need to know.
You need to look.
Yeah, drop it in the NSFW. I'll take a look later. Zero the Confused Hero, yes, for number 10.
Zero,
Name on the list.
The Confused Hero. Send your information, please.
Yeah, send it to Shelly's Discord. And Cassie B for number 11. Amber was free bleeding on the couch, so she got banished to the floor mattress.
What?
Could you imagine?
Zero, did you get a Christmas card from us or no? I don't think it.
Yeah, bed bugs scare the fuck out of me.
Yeah, that's terrifying.
Like when we go, if we ever stay at a hotel, I always check the bed before.
Yeah,
we
you
do
have to
anything.
check. You have to check.
They scare the fuck out of me. But thank you, Cassie B. Number 11.
give you hints or
would swell, and it would just be more comfortable for her to be able to stretch her legs out.
Ooh, Lady Montessero, send me a picture. I don't know why that jumped like that. What happened?
It was over a period of, I want to say, about 2 years. Whenever she would want to hang out in the living room, I would have to drag the mattress out. And when we were done hanging out, I would have to drag it back into the spare bedroom. It wasn't the bed that we slept on. It was my bed.
Zero.
From before we were together, and it stayed in the spare bedroom. So it didn't stay in there all the time.
Oh, my package has been delivered.
Ooh, what'd you get?
The board.
Oh, for the thing?
Yeah, let's.
You want me to go get it?
Let's see if I. Well, I'm not going to put it in right. It's fine.
Well, usually you are panicking if your packages are on the porch. Go get my package! It's outside, go
you
get
know
my
where
package!
we live.
I know, you want me to go get it? You want to leave it out there in the dark?
I will go grab it because I don't want to leave it. It's a circuit.
I just said, do you want me to go get it? Oh, okay, wow.
You're in charge for it.
Wow, okay, wow. Hey, I'm
Gotta
the
pay
kid.
$1,000 to get the house. Oof.
You're not getting filtered, Susan. I see
Oh.
you.
I thought you were offering. The way you typed it sounded like you were offering them.
No,
So do you want a love seat or a
she's
two
asking
seat?
what you're looking for. It's a couch that turns into a bed.
Yeah.
Like one of those ones that flips backwards and folds into a bed?
Yeah.
A futon, but not like with the shitty mattress that falls off of it. Couch that folds into a bed. So if we have guests, they can sleep over, but we also have a couch. Okay. Wait, this is very obscure, but has anyone here ever heard of the YouTube series Another Dirty Room by Dan Bell? I have not, Kevin McGinnis. What's it about?
But I did drag it back and forth
Oh,
for
hi,
many
Monica.
days over the course of a few years. But it was all Amber's idea, and it was because she would get uncomfortable sitting on the couch because her ankles would swell, and it would just be more comfortable for her to be able to
Fold-out
stretch her
couch.
legs
Yeah,
out.
like,
And there
like a fold-out couch. Not like one of those old-fashioned pull-outs where you got to like unfurl the mattress out of it because those are heavy. Those like newer style futons where like the back of it just lays down flat and turns into a couch. But that's what we had already, but he broke it sliding it around and not picking it up. It's not obscure. Amber should have sat on the floor. Can you imagine having someone lug out a mattress for you to sit on because you're too fat to bend your legs? Right. And then have to put it back every day. Like if it could have just stayed in the living room, that's one thing. There's room for the mattress on the floor in the living room, but to have to put it back and forth all the time, so annoying.
There were also other reasons that I won't disclose.
Ryan Mars asks, was there ever a point during your relationship
So
with
what's the show
Amberlynn when
about?
you guys were still going on double dates with Destiny and Dana that Destiny...
A show called Another Dirty Room. It's about dirty hotel rooms. Oh, interesting.
kind
Yeah,
of
futons.
tried to
That's
give
what I
you
said, Susan, a
hints
futon.
or kind of suggest to you that being in a relationship with Amber wasn't a good idea, or
IKEA
say
sells them.
something along the lines
Oh,
of
shit.
encouraging you to get away from Amber?
No, she never really like nudged me or tried to get me to do that
That
or
might be
anything,
worth a
but there
look.
were plenty of times where she would look at me and be like, I don't know how you put up with her. And they would also bicker and argue a lot when they would be
Wait,
around
why do
each
you
other.
need
It was
X
just
Premium to message me? That's weird. I have messages open.
Maybe because you don't follow them.
I have messages open for everyone. Somebody said that not long ago too. Maybe because I don't have premium, it's not a thing that I get to do anymore.
Maybe.
Do you have Discord?
Or you could just follow them.
Okay.
Yeah, just send her a tweet. She'll follow you.
how their dynamic was too.
So there's a person that typically comes onto social media and creates a little bit of an uproar every so often by the name of Annie Doran. Would you mind discussing a little bit who Annie Doran is, your relation to Annie Doran, and any of the claims that Annie Doran has made that you are aware of?
So this is a question that I've wanted to address for a while, but I wasn't sure how to approach it. I do see her comments here.
But I follow you, Mama Yikes. Why don't I? Why would it tell you you have to pay?
That's so weird.
Here and there, and it does make me
Let's-
uncomfortable to see
At me in a comment or a tweet or something, and then I'll follow you and we'll see if that works.
her still talking about my mom. So Anne got a hold of my mom because my mom was selling wreaths that she made, and she asked Amber to advertise them on YouTube, and she did. So Anne got a hold of my mom and bought a wreath from her, and she just continued to talk to my mom after that as if she wanted to be friends with her. And my mom
Send me a tweet and I'll follow you, Mama Yikes.
thought she really wanted to be friends,
Mommy
but
Yikes,
the
I
more
don't
she
follow
talked
you?
to her, the more my mom realized that Anne was only in for it for Amber. She was obsessed with Amber and she wanted to know everything about Amber. And because my mom and Amber weren't getting along at that point, my mom did say some things to Anne about Amber, which you guys had seen in that screenshot with those voice notes. But there were times that she would say negative things about me to my mom, and it felt like she was trying to come between me and my mom. And I don't mean things that were brought up on YouTube. I mean, there were random things that were just blatant lies. She lied a lot. And as for the things that I know she has said, the story about her being stuck in the shower and the fire department having to be called didn't happen. I don't know where she would have gotten that story. I know my mom definitely didn't say that. And as for
It's my yearly Fig Newton week, y'all. I almost did that today too. I had to go into the gas station, and I was I was looking around and I saw the Fig Newtons, and I'm like,
Mommy Yikes, what's your Twitter name? I'll follow you.
Amber weighing 700 pounds, that also isn't true that I know of. The most that I was aware of her wearing.
Amber's been lacking at her one job. We are $20 from halfway to goal.
Ooh.
We are 11 on the stream bosses, so we're 9 away from giving out another.
Yes.
And $5 war goes on.
Weighing was like 570 or 80 something, and after that she just stopped weighing herself around me, so
Well,
I
nobody's
really
leaving
have no
comments.
idea how much she
Go
ended
comment
up
on my
weighing,
last
but I
post so I
don't
can
think
follow
it
you
was
guys.
700 pounds, and I don't know where she would have got that information from.
Was there ever a single lie that stuck out to you more than
It's Mama Yikes MYIB.
any of the others? Raven Elise would like to know. Was there anything that Amberlynn told her audience where you just thought to yourself, wow, I cannot believe that she is that confident lying about that?
Yeah, there were times whenever she would show in a what I ate in a day video, she wouldn't exactly show everything that she ate. She would just show you guys what she.
I don't even see you. Yeah, you have to respond to a tweet of mine. You're not showing up when I search.
Not for me either. See no Mommy Yikes.
Yeah, you're gonna have to send me a tweet. Tag me in a tweet, something.
Monica, yes, I can see your message.
She thought was acceptable for you guys to see, and then just not even talk about the other things that she would eat. So I was just always shocked that she really thought people would believe that. And I think you guys already know this, but there were many days that she would film lots of videos in one day, and she would switch her outfits to make it more convincing that it was different days. And she would also ask me to change my outfits to make it more convincing for those videos.
Aisha
Mommy
asks
Yikes.
if there were
Follow
ever
that.
times where you would deliberately take longer during the errands that Amberlynn would send you on just so that you could...
Twitter is indeed a massive bitch. It's very annoying.
have more time away from her.
Absolutely, yes, I would. I did it every
Zero,
single
leave my
time,
comment.
every
I'll
chance
follow
I
you.
got. That's also what I would do in the bathroom a lot. I would pretend to be using the bathroom for a long time, but I would really just be in there having my peace.
So we have all
Tweet
been
it out
clued
my
in
username.
on what really happened with Amberlynn and the
Where?
wiping situation. It was not
I don't see this, Zero.
I see you, Mommy X.
I don't see
Or
Zero.
Monica, I see you, Monica.
just solely something that took place after her hysterectomy. There was a lot of upkeep on your end in terms of Amberlynn's personal hygiene. What was Ricky and Eric's involvement in that, if anything? Did Eric and Ricky ever help wash? Did they ever help do anything?
They never, they should not have. Like, they have no responsibility. They have no reason to do any of that stuff for Amber.
Or did they just kind of look at you and say, well, she's your girlfriend, that's your problem?
It was definitely the latter. They were just basically like, well, it's your girlfriend, your responsibility. You know, you really shouldn't have to be doing these things anyway. But of course they weren't going to help, but understandably, and they should not have had to.
The next question is, do you know or remember what exactly happened after the "is that my cereal" incident when Amberlynn approached you when you were
I just messaged you on Twitter. Did you get it?
Zero, I don't think that you tweeted out my username because I don't see anything. Go like one of my posts or something so you show up in my notifications.
sitting on the couch in the living room and said very kind of furiously, "What cereal is that?" And you covered for her by saying, "What's that over there?" And Amberlynn stomped off.
This is one of my favorite things that's
The
ever
what
happened.
cereal is
Yeah.
that? Yeah. What cereal is that?
What cereal are you eating, you fat bitch?
What is that over there?
Beck's like, look over there.
Was there a follow-up to that? Were there ever moments where food aggression was very apparent with Amberlynn?
I think we had recently discussed dieting and counting calories, and it was cereal that we had already had, and I didn't want it to go to waste, but I think it's because she was upset at the fact that we had talked about eating healthy.
No, I don't want them, Sam. I do not want your socks.
And I was eating the Cocoa Puffs. But we all know that the diet was going to be over in a few hours anyway, because that's just how she was. So usually I would have been trying to take the diet seriously, but that day I just knew the diet wouldn't last, and I ate the Cocoa Puffs. As for the food aggression, I feel like she did have some food aggression, but I don't really have any specific examples because I feel like I was spared from that because we had very different tastes in food, and I just never really wanted to try what she had.
Could you tell us in your words what exactly happened with the Jonesy ring?
Okay, fine, Sam.
Rings that you used to propose to Amber in the infamous video and the screenshots that followed along in what the community refers to as Ringgate.
So I did try to sell them on a Facebook Marketplace.
I'm so behind, but I died laughing at Sin getting bored and going to smoosh Shelly because my boyfriend does the same thing when he gets bored. Men really wanting to be squished. It's like the children. They yearn for the moms.
Oh, yeah, and not the smooshes, though. I'd like to breathe.
But no one wanted them. So Amber did
No
catch
one
wind
wanted those rings because they were butt fucking ugly.
of it, and she wanted
even
them
sell them
back.
on
I don't know
Facebook.
what she wanted them back for. I guess maybe to.
She just wanted Becky to not have like 200
Yeah,
rings.
Beck to not have the money. That's what she wanted.
Yeah.
She probably
Trying to
doesn't
sell
even know
herself.
where they are anymore. They're somewhere in her hoard of junk for the
Oh,
next
but I-
girlfriend to play choosy with.
Yep.
No, I ended up giving her one of them back, and I lost the other one by the time I'd gotten the other one to her.
Strawberry Shortcake asks if Amberlynn admitted to
Why
free
did nobody
bleeding.
ask about the fake vibrator proposal story?
Yeah.
That would have been a good question, too.
Were you also expected during your time with Amber to clean up after all human bodily functions?
Yeah, I knew about the free bleeding, and I did have to sometimes clean up after it, but that's all I'll really say about that.
Anna Cottrell wants to ask if
She had to clean up after the free. Oh
So
my god.
gross. So gross.
Okay, yeah, Sam, those are good.
Oh, those are cute.
Those are very good.
and of course you don't have to disclose the answer to this, are there things that you are taking to the grave, so to speak, when
Got
it
it,
comes to
Zero.
Amberlynn? Are there certain details or events that happened that, no matter how juicy the drama or the ability for you to profit or get clout off of it or anything of the sort.
Amber really giving incel some validity. I feel like Amber has no interest in sex.
No.
She went through menopause. And
Yeah.
for all intents and purposes, is still going through it. She does not take hormones.
Mm-hmm.
So I think she just has no interest in it whatsoever.
No, and she knows that she's hygienically not okay. Because we saw her message Casey asking about her smelling bad and whatnot. So
Yeah.
she knows that she's funky. She probably don't want anybody down there, even if she did want to.
Are there things that happened in your relationship with Amberlynn that you plan on?
'Cause I'm free.
Oh, no.
Free bleeding.
No,
Never disclosing to the world.
Yes, there are some things that I do keep to myself just because they are embarrassing and wouldn't be very kind to share with the world. And though Amber has called me a liar and money hungry and has tried to embarrass me, my goal has never been to do those things to her. I only wanted to tell my story and to help her see that she needs to take some accountability.
Isabel Schumacher asks, during the transition between your season and Jade's season 5, was Jade kind to you? Did Jade kind of make the overlap in the relationship as easy and not awkward as possible? Did it kind of turn into Amberlynn wanting you out of there and Jade in? Was it sort of like a 2 versus 1 situation, or did Jade remain neutral?
She was kind to my face, but I did find out later on from Eric and Ricky.
I think the ankle is making a video for Beck to respond to. You should submit that one.
Is the vibrator story true?
Oh, yeah. You want me to do it on this channel?
Yeah.
That she would talk about me behind my back. She didn't make it any
What
easier
was the
or
other
harder
question
because
I
I was
had a
already
little bit
halfway
ago
out the
that I
door
thought-
whenever she moved in.
Lori
Someone
asks,
should
was there
have
ever
asked.
an
I said
incident
something
or a
earlier.
period
Someone
of
should
time
have
where you
asked
considered
XYZ.
calling a mobile crisis team or initiating a 5150 for Amber, maybe staging an intervention with people that were in her social circle? Did that ever strike your mind as something that might be a good idea?
So I did not realize that you could do something like that, but I think if that were to have happened, she just would have cut everybody off and came back not changing a thing.
The mattress and litter box that you recently told us about being covered in piss and shit that no one was attending to regarding the pets that you came across, were you responsible for cleaning all of that up and throwing away the mattress? Were there times where you were throwing away mattresses or things that normally, if they were given ordinary maintenance, you would just kind of throw them away because they were beyond repair, or it was better to just buy a new one instead of clean it?
I was the one who eventually cleaned up the litter boxes. Some people may think that was the first sign to turn around and run, and I should have, but I felt bad for her. At the time, I thought she just needed help, and that was something that Amber could just physically not do, but that's not an excuse to put your animals through that. The bed was beyond saving, and Amber didn't know what to do with it, so she ended up just leaving it behind, which is unfair to the people who owned that apartment and had to dispose of it. The only other mattress that
Just leaving the bed behind. How disgusting.
Probably looked like a murder scene.
Probably.
we had to get rid of was the one that we slept on for years, and we ended up burning it before we moved to Lexington.
Alyssa
What
Faye
is burning
asks,
the
so there were
mat-
times
like-
when you
They
left
can't throw them away.
for upwards of days for time to spend with your family, and Amber was left alone at the house. What
Yeah, I guess I'll just throw it out there. If you guys want a Twitter follow and we're not following you, just tag us in a tweet.
did you do in the event, or what did she do in the event that you weren't around?
There were a lot of things that she couldn't do without me, so that's why my time away from her or with my family was very limited, because she would try to take care of things on her own, but then she would text me and make me feel bad for not being there to help her do the things that she couldn't do without me. So she would do her best to not do those things that she needed help with while I was gone.
Mackie G asks, what were Amberlynn's thoughts about Michael B. Petty? And what I would like to add on to this is, would Amberlynn look into reaction channels in regards to wanting to sue them or looking up information about them to anonymously spill tea about them?
Report channels, get them demonetized.
Would she deliberately create rumors about reaction channels to tarnish their image? Recently, it was disclosed to us
By personal information.
By personal information, yeah.
by Amberlynn's ex-friend Alexis that Amberlynn paid for my information, and
So fucking
who
weird.
knows what she would have done with it. Has she ever done anything, or that you know of during the time that you spent with her, that she kind of went after reaction channels in an unorthodox way?
So there were a lot of reaction channels that she couldn't stand. Like she couldn't stand Oh Lordy, it's Jordy. She couldn't stand Michael B. Petty. She completely got Kicking Geese taken down, I think, if I'm remembering correctly. She
I think
also
that was
completely
during
hated
the wifey
CXNT.
era when she did that to the other channel, wasn't it? Was that wifey era?
No.
Are you sure?
It was Beck era.
Was it?
Yep.
And Charlie Gold. There were so many reaction channels that she just absolutely despised. And
Oh,
I don't
that was
know if
kinda
she really
cool.
like paid for the
That's it,
information or anything, but
That's like
I
what
do
I
know
paid
that
for the
she
one that's in there.
was obsessively
That's
watching
one
you
of the
guys
ones,
and just
both of
seething
those
with
are cool.
rage.
Magic Flower says that you recently disclosed to us that Amberlynn kept you in the car and prevented you from breaking up with her. Was that a normal occurrence? Did that happen pretty frequently where she would tell you, no, you can't break up with me? Or was it just a handful of times that you can remember?
There were times that we would get into arguments and she would be like, you can't leave this room, or don't you dare walk out on me. But the car thing only happened one time. There were multiple other times I would try to leave her, but she would emotionally manipulate me into staying.
Katsuki's asks if you ever felt like a rebound for Amber or someone that she could use as bait to try to win.
Yeah, that thing was expensive.
Yeah, it was. That should not have broken so easily.
In Destiny back. Did you feel like Amberlynn was
that
just
other
in a
one's
relationship with you so that she could have a partner to show Destiny that she could move on?
Honestly, I feel like every girlfriend she gets is a rebound for the previous one. But yes, I did think about that,
Big Al's mattress, bonfire, Piccolo.
especially in the beginning of the relationship.
That's phenomenal.
Oh, that's
How did
great.
Amberlynn really
This one?
feel about Chantal or
Or
Foodie
that one,
Beauty?
either one of those two.
Did she have private
Oh, this
opinions
one?
on Chantal, or did
I'll take a
she
look a little more
like
at it.
Chantal? Did she have nice things to say about Foodie Beauty?
They were on again, off again friends. So like whenever they were friends, Amber really didn't care about her too much, didn't pay too much attention. But whenever they were arguing, Amber did talk bad about her like she does anybody else.
Knives Pilgrim asks if there are actually ways that she is misunderstood by the community or the internet as a whole. Are there things that the reaction channels or the community wildly get wrong, or the camera versus real life does not translate well? Are there things that really Amberlynn should be given a little bit of a break on that you can think of?
No, I used to think that they were wrong,
Nope.
Nah.
but definitely not now.
And Storm
She
asks,
deserves
how is
nothing.
Amberlynn with her money? Does she have more put away than she leads on? Is she doing very well for herself? Do you think that it's absolutely ridiculous that you left the apartment with $100 to your name knowing how well Amberlynn was doing?
She did make a ridiculous amount of money. I don't know about now, but when I was with her, she did not save it. She would spend it, and it would just be on whatever random thing she wanted. And I don't want to sound like a broken record, and I don't want to keep harping on this, but it is ridiculous that I only had $100 to move out on because I didn't get any of the money from the live streams that I participated in. But I am just grateful to be out of that situation and in a better one now.
And if
So
Amber
that is
had
the end.
just like split the money from the very last live stream with Beck to leave, it probably would have been at least $500.
Yeah.
Couldn't give her nothing.
You got a pretty good deal now, don't you?
No, not really. You don't split it with me.
Yeah, I do.
Close, but not really.
I split the gross
Split
with
means
you.
half.
No,
Yeah.
split means portion.
No. Split means half.
You get the gross too.
Oh yeah.
Not even the fucking
Uh-huh.
the fees. The
The fees.
PayPal fees have gotten insane.
Yeah, I know. I have to pay him at work all the time. Ridiculous.
Like $1 donation after it goes through PayPal and all that comes out to like 46 cents.
Yeah.
But it's only really bad on the dollars. Okay, so I want to do this one too.
One more?
No, we have two more.
Oh, okay.
This one is Beck reacting to a compilation of themselves. So before we get into this, guys, smash the like button, share it out, all that stuff. Streamlabs down below. We are 11 on the Stream Boss. We're looking for 9 more to give away another thing.
That's right.
So $5 Stream Boss War still in effect, and a chest feeder is in charge.
That's right.
Can't have that. Do not want that. Like that.
Hey Hey guys, I am back
Yeah.
with a different video than I was expecting to make. I
I
was
like
going
the
to
little
be
character
making
too. It's cute.
Yes, I do like that.
a video about the
I am very happy that Beck is making consistent content.
Yes.
cryptids from Wendigoon's series, The Iceberg.
Oh,
Very cool.
interesting. PayPal is some greedy bitches, literally only with the dollar. Like, if somebody donates 100 after fees, it's like 97. That's not too.
Series. But after yesterday's members only live, I decided that this would be more fitting. I wanted to respond to a few things that Amber said in that live, but first I'm going to be reacting to a video by Random Content named Amberlynn Reid being rude to Becky for 10 minutes. I also want to mention that I'm looking into the next time I'll be able to do a live stream and hopefully have things figured out so that there are no more audio or video issues this time around. I'm aiming for next week, but keep an eye on my community tab for when I decide on a date and time.
Wait for
The
me.
next thing I want to discuss is a question
your
I got in
hands off
Mr.
me.
Snowflake's Q&A. You guys were asking me about someone knocking and yelling in the background in an old vlog.
Oh.
Unfortunately, I don't exactly remember what happened on this day, but I did
I thought we were
receive the
gonna
video
find out.
from a bunch of you guys, and I really appreciate
I am the best chest feeder.
That's right, Cassie.
Till someone takes you out.
it. So I wanted to watch and see what I thought it could be. Now, because I don't remember what happened this day, what I will be saying is going to be based off
Stop
of what
touching
I'm
my
hearing. So it's
boobs.
going to be purely speculation.
I'm excited to try this banana taffy. And then we got some more of these, which is great because we
And it's definitely Amber screaming.
Yeah.
already
I do hear a knocking in the background and a voice that does kind of sound like Amber. To me, it sounds like Amber yelling babe, which was something that she did a lot. If I was in another room or not paying
Like that.
She was
Oh, no,
like-
it's another
Amber's
chest
like,
feeder.
babe, wipe me. That's what she was doing.
Here's to booby supremacy. Thank you, Janet.
All right. Thank you, Janet.
It's number 12. Guys, are you really going to let this?
Janet's little
continue?
picture is cute.
It is. Guys, are you going to let this continue?
attention to my phone. And sometimes she would knock on the wall if she needed to get my attention. And I can't tell if it's coming from the bedroom or the bathroom,
Imagine Amber
but
just
it's
banging
definitely
at the wall, screaming, babe.
Yes.
It probably happened all the time. So Beck's like, I have no idea what she was screaming about because she did it constantly.
one of those places. Let's get into it.
I bet Amber played Choosy with the cats.
She made Tommy play Choosy, and out went Rarity.
So, hey guys, I don't even think that's on me. There you go. Hey, baby. We're getting ready to go see Every Day, and we read this book, and I really like the concept, but there's some things that go down in it that I'm not really happy about. So I'm hoping the movie will be better, and just better representation and better character development. But yeah, I'm excited for it. So I never wanted to be in the vlogs or vlog myself, but she would hand me the camera and be like, you're vlogging today. And if I said I didn't want to, she would say, well, you're working for me. And what she meant by that was she was buying food, paying the bills, and I had to earn those things. But meanwhile, I was taking care of her the whole time. Thank you. Oh, this wasn't the time I shut the door on her.
Are you excited?
I look so visibly uncomfortable at the theater. She swung the camera in my face and it was so unexpected, and I just really didn't want to be on camera, and there it was. So I was just like,
Fanny packs are back in business.
I'm so excited. What was your fat form?
Actually gonna wear that?
I was so uncomfortable.
Well, yeah, she says. Do you need to make it a little bit bigger?
I hated that shirt.
I still think I'm too fat. Baby, you just gotta lose a little bit of weight. I know you can.
Oh my God. Amber telling anybody, you gotta lose a little bit of weight.
That-
She would have lost her shit if Beck said that to her.
That can't even fit around one of her calves.
Right.
She's telling Becky, you just gotta lose a little bit of weight.
Well, every purse that she has is like strangling her.
It won't even fit around a leg.
You can do it.
Amber saying this to me about the fanny pack lived rent-free in my mind for a really long time. I was the one who came and showed her this.
Yeah, that's so funny.
I wanted a peach so bad. They have no peaches.
Oh, Cassie B taking it back.
Oh.
Imagine Amber sitting on the toilet screaming, babe, while banging on the wall.
Right. It probably happened all the time.
I have to do that in the shower sometimes.
Yeah, I know, because you like can't think to like bring your shower stuff in there with you.
Sir, should we tell him?
Nah, let him cook. I'm still standing.
I love that so much. Monica B knocking out the $5 Stream Boss Wars. Thanks, Monica.
Thank you, Monica.
Can we all get a thanks, Monica, with a straight face emoji in the chat?
No, we love Monica.
Of course. She is,
Monica's an OG.
if I remember correctly, I do believe Monica is Monica is the second ranked Stacker Club member.
I think so, yeah.
Monica got ousted by...
Monica is the GOAT.
Monica got ousted by Luna, but still the GOAT.
The GOAT.
Thank you, Monica.
Thank you, Monica.
Please enjoy some Aussie currency, and I will.
They have nectarines.
For number 14. Just gatekeeping the shit out of the second giveaway.
That's
But I
okay.
don't want a nectarine. I want a pea. That's the only reason why I come here.
I know, it's so good.
Where are we at?
I haven't been here in a while. What are the Shrek dono prices? So they're all listed down below. And I think that might get us back to a good $5 Stream Boss standing. The cheapest one I think is $20.05, but a solid one is $32.66.
Texas Roadhouse?
No, not 20. $25.01.
I'm doing this because I had a really, really bad week.
Yeah, me too.
We haven't been tracking. We've been eating out on the daily. I eat candy on the nightly. Bags of hot Cheetos, bags of Ruffles here. Chinese buffets there.
What?
Buffet.
I was absolutely appalled right here. I was just like, what? Excuse me?
What?
It's buffet.
Baby, I know.
I was trying to be cute and quirky, Beck. You're ruining it.
Baby, I know. She didn't know.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. This looks so awkward.
What do you mean?
Oh, there's a dude over there. He's probably like, what the fuck are they
Baby,
doing?
he can't see us from here.
Okay. Sure.
But if so, I swear to God, you know, there has been times, because I used to vlog in public like a lot more. There has been times where people have been like, are you talking to yourself? Like, I remember this one time.
And this is where I start disassociating.
Does that have the farts and the baby Shreks? No, that's $99.99.
Oh, that's the worst one of all.
That's the best.
I would do that a lot to escape from the moment. And that's another reason why I don't remember a lot of the relationship, because I would disassociate to escape. But anyway, I do seem really out of it. I think I had just started a new medication, and I was newly taking medication. I'd never taken it before.
What is your face? Is it because the sun's right? Oh, I'm sorry, baby. But he was like, are you on the phone?
You can definitely tell
think
that
the
I
rip
don't
over there
feel
was
good
too.
and I'm not up for talking, but she just keeps on going.
She's my little baby bird.
Aww.
We just woke up, you guys.
I wish Twinkie still had a nice Beck to snuggle.
She always manages to film me at my worst angles, just like maybe she's trying to make me look worse
Shelly has a visceral reaction to the baby Shreks.
Those things.
and make her look better.
Disgusting.
So we are here to do another weigh-in for you guys. Yay, weigh-ins.
You excited, girl?
I mean, I gained, but it's barely anything. So, I'm not that hurt about it. What?
What are you reading?
Me?
No.
I actually just finished rewatching Legend of Korra, and I really am dying for a new Avatar series to come out.
How's that taste?
I look like shit.
Baby, I just got to tell you how sexy you look.
I feel like crap too.
I know, her head hurts, but how does it taste?
I've had a migraine all day. I'm starving.
Oh, that was so good.
I mean, y'all, like...
Snap peas with yogurt.
Low grade fever right now.
What is it?
It was 99.4.
I mean, that's not too bad.
Oh, Beck, you don't feel good? Here, let's film you.
Tell on my face that I
Get on my
am
vlog.
not feeling good at all. I just don't know why she was filming me at all, because I feel like in a normal relationship, people would either go into a different room and keep vlogging or would just stop altogether to check on their partner.
She's still sick.
I'm very
But
sick.
she ended up going to the doctor, and it's just sinuses stuff, and she's on antibiotics.
It's a sinus infection plus a throat infection.
Yeah.
I said it's not contagious, so calm down.
Yeah, it's not contagious. I still get like weird.
I feel really bad, really rough. I have had hardly any sleep last night. I just kept having to sit up, and it was rough. But that's why I wasn't in the last.
Amber's so annoyed.
Yeah, she is.
Beck's taking my attention. Nobody cares about you, Beck.
Do you feel
They're
better?
here to watch me.
Because I mean, I can always go for myself.
I mean, I don't feel good, but I don't want you to have to go alone.
This part of the vlog was completely planned. She told me basically what to say before we started filming because she knew that I looked visibly sick and that I didn't want to go. But there was no possible way for her to go on her own, so I had to go regardless. But she wanted it to seem for the vlog that going was my choice or that I even had the option to stay home. But in reality, I felt awful and just didn't want to go, so we should have waited for another day.
Wow.
Hello, everyone. I feel much better now.
I think
Yeah,
that was
just
just
the empath, right?
I
So
really feel like I'm
empathetic.
kicked in the ribs because I've coughed so much.
Becky is squinting hardcore. I mean, I kind of am too, because the sun is in front of us, but it's just better lighting. I really hope we're both in frame for this.
It was miserable.
Like, I remember in January when Becky and I were trying to
Amber
lose
playing
weight, like,
director, right?
I would cook all the meals myself.
She didn't really like my food.
I mean, we're kind of eating similar things, but like she's trying to focus.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. No, I'm done with this one.
Yeah, Amber's an asshole.
I want to do Amber's response.
Okay, let's go.
All right, this is it. This will be our last one, guys. Smash that like button, share it out, all that stuff. Slabs, blah blah blah. Down below. What are we missing on the bingo? Sure, we've had next it out somewhere. No neighbor shenanery. Yikes family have acted up. Have we? I don't think we've had a pause game.
No, I don't think we have.
Have we had a squee?
No.
Gym talk?
No. No farts.
I'm not going to the gym tomorrow. That's for sure.
Why not,
'Cause
lazy?
tomorrow's leg day and my leg hurts.
Oh, yeah.
My knee is still super swollen.
Oh, you poor baby.
No farts, no club, and we're a little over halfway. So, all in all, not too bad. We're going to cover her last response to Beck.
Okay.
The last response. After all that stuff we just watched, let's see what she has to say about it. What's it like to dislike, baby?
We have 731 likes and 5.1k dislikes.
Oof. I want to look at the comments. Hello, it's clinically insane. Hey, guys. Oh, okay, let's go.
Hello. So welcome to a new video. It's actually February 7th at 3 a.m. in the morning. Yes, I should be asleep.
Calling Amberlynn Reid at 3 a.m.
What was that guy's name that did those videos?
I don't remember.
Awake, filming a video. I was actually getting ready to get comfy and try to sleep. My sleeping
At 3 a.m.
Yeah.
hasn't been the greatest. I've just been having a lot of
I
anxiety.
decided
and when I have a lot of anxiety.
She was getting ready for bed, but hadn't washed her face yet, apparently.
Oh, she probably doesn't.
Gross.
I go to sleep really late, and I genuinely hate it. Something I've suffered with majority of my life. But anyways, I
Suffered with staying up too late.
She's always suffering.
could have totally slept and waited till tomorrow to film this, but I think it's just so heavy that like I have to do it now so I can just be completely done with it. I watched Beck's new video that they posted tonight or today or
Which one?
whatever, but it was a new one. So
2 weeks
that video genuinely
No, which
shocked.
video? Why is she not saying which video?
I think it was probably the first one because this is 7 to 10 days old.
Is it though? Like this could have been bumped up in the
Maybe.
Did she do the
You
date?
think she would have said these are? I've watched Beck's
She did.
videos.
February 7th. It is old.
Yeah. It was at this time. It was just one video.
Yep, it was old.
Tonight or today or
Choosy
whatever,
hadn't
but
even
it
come
was a
out
new
yet.
one. So that video genuinely shocked me and it made me feel stupid and dumb, and it made me realize that like the way that I viewed our relationship was completely wrong, and I was oblivious to a lot of things, even to the extent of the way that I treated them. So I want to be accountable in that. But this is just
This was an afterthought. Oh, I didn't take accountability. Let me say, I want to be accountable and continue to not take accountability.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah. Let me throw in the word accountable real quick.
just the example that I saw in their newest video where it made me look back and be like, yeah, like we both actually viewed this relationship completely.
We were both bad.
Beck made me wait sometimes when I needed wiping. She was
different.
so mean.
It's so terrible of Beck. Like I was screaming and abusing her, banging on the wall, and she just didn't come. We were both wrong in this situation. This is me taking accountability. If she never did that, I never would have done that.
Right.
So in their new video, they were reacting to a compilation video of me being rude to them for 10 minutes straight. And in the reaction, Beck stated multiple times that it's obvious that they didn't want to be on camera. And they said, oh, look at me zoning out while she's talking. And it's like both of those things like genuinely hurt. And it made me realize like,
Amber, I zone out when you talk. Nobody pays attention to what you say.
Did she really pretend like she didn't know Beck didn't want to be on camera? I'm sure Beck made you aware about not wanting to be on camera.
She is so incredibly unserious.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even notice these things. Just like how when I was in a relationship with them, I didn't notice how mean or rude I could come off until looking back, and I just feel super remorseful.
How rude it could come off, not how rude I was.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looked rude to you guys. I'm remorseful that you saw it that way, but I didn't actually do that.
Beck invented shrimping out. It is wild to me that Amber is so self-absorbed that she can't even go, you know what? It was fucked up the way I treated him.
Nope, not at all. We were both wrong.
I should not have done that.
No.
I should have treated her differently.
Nope. Amber's perfect. Beck should have been more appreciative of Amber's generosity and kindness.
I viewed our whole relationship a certain way that it wasn't. I genuinely thought that they wanted to be on camera and that they were okay with being on camera. And
you know what? You're right. She's going to use this for her TISM diagnosis by going, I can't read social cues.
Yeah. I can't hear my partner when they're telling me I don't want to do XYZ, and I'm saying, you work for me. Do it anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was so accustomed to them zoning out or seeming like they didn't want to be on camera that like that was normal for me. But I didn't.
I like how she put that in quotes. Mm-hmm. Them zoning out or them not wanting to be on camera.
Right.
Maybe they just didn't want to be on camera.
Maybe you just didn't give them an option. Wow.
All this video shows is that she's still the same. Exactly.
Yes. Yes, it does.
There is no
accountability.
Difference.
Didn't know that the zoning out and the look on their face, et cetera, was like an indication that they weren't listening to me or that they didn't want to be on camera. Like,
but the verbal telling you of this didn't do that?
Right. No.
That is like news to me. So knowing that like I viewed our relationship one way and it wasn't, like I genuinely look stupid, but I guess like maybe I low-key deserve it. Realizing that we both viewed this relationship so differently actually makes it easier for me.
What is with the putting in the extra shit?
It's afterthoughts.
Ridiculous.
To be accountable and to apologize, because if that's the way that they truly viewed it, like I deeply apologize for that. And
if that's how you really thought, I would apologize.
If that's what you feel, then I'm sorry that you feel that way.
Right. Oh, she's such a good person, you guys.
And
it's the same thing with Foodie. No matter what you catch them in, no matter what it is, they will always twist it to be like, no, I wasn't lying. I changed my mind.
Yep. Yep.
That's it is never a fault on them.
There's nothing I can do to change their opinions and their thoughts and their experience because that's what they lived. I wasn't the greatest girlfriend. I wasn't the most perfect girlfriend, but I will say I'm not all good. I'm not all bad. And I wasn't that way then either. Like our relationship was definitely complex. And even though it might not be visible to the public or even to Beck in this moment, I have taken accountability for the things that I've done. And
like how?
When you said I'm taking accountability, we both did it.
Did you write Beck a check for the money that you owed them?
No, you didn't.
Did you reach out to them and apologize?
No.
And in the video, they even stated, like, I don't want you to reach out to me. And that's very much why I haven't, because I wanted to respect those boundaries. But they said, I don't want an apology from you. I genuinely feel like Beck deserves an apology for the wrongdoings that I did do. But if they don't want to accept it or hear it, then I have to be okay with it. I'm not going to apologize to the internet.
What was that?
I've done. And in the video, they even stated, like, I don't want you to reach out to me. And that's very much why I haven't, because I wanted to respect those boundaries. But they said, I don't want an apology from you. I genuinely feel like Beck deserves an apology for the wrongdoings that I did do. But if they don't want to accept it or hear it, then I have to be okay with that. I'm not going to.
They don't want to accept it or hear it. I have to be okay with that.
She doesn't think that she did any wrongdoings. Can you stop farting? I'm not accepting or hearing that.
Sorry. Kind of fell out of my butt. Oh my God. I'm not a perfect person. I call it a political apology. I'm sorry you feel that way, not sorry for what I did.
Yep.
To apologize to the internet. The apology wasn't for you guys, it was for them. I feel like in this situation, like this type of accountability should be handled in private, just like the apology should have, and this sort of discussion that is like happening between back and forth with us. Like these things should be happening in private. And it's like when personal matters like this are
Beck's life could have been in private, but you wanted to stick a camera in their face all day.
Every day, all day.
Yeah.
brought onto like a public platform, I feel like backed up in a corner, like I have to defend
That's Chantel's shtick.
myself, or I have to say something. But it's like I'm not going to sit here.
Nobody heard it. It didn't happen. Miss Sin's just crazy.
And go through every single thing that they said.
I call it gas lighting.
Yes, honey, I get gaslighting. Yes, I get the jokes, sweetheart.
You get it?
Yes, dear.
Gaslighting.
Uh-huh. Okay, moving on. Jesus. Calm down. Yeah. 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 Stop gaslighting me.
Tomatoes.
Yeah, tomatoes.
Look at me.
You get tomatoes for that. Stop it. Quit giggling about your farts.
I'm crying.
It's not that funny.
Throw a Mountain Dew can at him. Whew. Okay, hold on. I'm crying. I made myself laugh too hard.
Like every single claim, every single this or that, because that is just going to.
Okay, where were we now?
Okay.
Enough.
I gotta pull
Enough.
back.
This sort of discussion that is like happening between back and forth with us. Like these things should be happening in private. And it's like when personal matters like this.
Fuck off with your tomatoes.
You need the
are
tomatoes for that.
brought onto like a public platform, I feel like backed up in a corner, like I have to defend myself or I have to say something. But it's like I'm not going to sit here and go through every single thing that they said, like every single claim, every single this or that, because that is just going to.
That is the content we want. We want you to go through every single one.
She is never going to do that.
Fuel negativity. I truly don't feel like the back and
Oh, there's Livy. I was wondering. I was about to send you a text.
NPP, Livy.
NPP.
Forth is productive for either of us. But if they truly feel.
We discovered.
No. Tomatoes, honey. Enough.
We discovered what gaslighting means.
Like sharing their story is what is going to help them in the long run, then go for it. But I have to genuinely step away. Like I said, I wasn't going to speak about.
So this is her going, I'm just not even going to acknowledge. This is her. I'm not even going to acknowledge Beck. And if you say Sally cheated on me, I'm going to say it never happened.
Yep, exactly.
That is 100% what she's doing right here.
About them, and that was standing.
Fuck off with the tomatoes.
But like hearing all of these things being said, it's been hard for me because it's like
blocked. Mods, they are mods. Shit.
Like I have shown growth in my personal life, and it's hard to like show growth.
You haven't. Clearly, you haven't.
No, she hasn't at all.
Snack the Ripper broke up with you because you were a fucking
psychopath.
Rager.
Yep.
Publicly, when these are things that like was happening behind the scenes. So publicly, I might look the same to you guys, but I have changed a lot. I am always open.
Clearly not.
She's changed because she didn't make Tommy wipe her. They hadn't moved in together. She hadn't forced Tommy to quit her job yet and work for her at wiping.
Yeah. She couldn't get it.
So she's changed.
Halloween, you said gas. It's gas. Yikes, Bethany's bussy.
Don't say the B word.
Bussy says, Sin, I thought it was hilarious. Thank you.
for growth and for changing
Bethany's lying.
to be a better person every single day. And I want to reflect on the past more because that actually genuinely helps me see ways that I need to improve and ways that I already have improved. And I just want to say that anytime that I had Beck on my channel, it was never...
I'm writing a Yelp review as we speak. Normally I don't leave negative reviews, but the owner kept crop dusting his wife.
Yes, negative review. 0 stars, would not recommend.
Out of malice, I never meant to disrespect them, and I really, 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 really did love them. This might...
No, you didn't. You really loved what they could do for you.
Yeah, it was a love of what they provide.
Yep.
A little tea.
She didn't like Beck at all.
No, they did not like each other, period.
No. Nope, not at all.
They had slightly more chemistry than Foodie and Sala.
But by the end, they hated each other.
Yeah.
Because no one knows, but when Beck and I were just friends while I was with Feline, and Feline did know this, don't worry. One night I got really, really drunk, and I told Beck, like, I really was in love with you, and I still love you, like, you're a great person, and I hyped them up because genuinely,
You're a great wiper. I miss your wiping.
I just think it's wild that Amber can bring up every bit of trauma she's ever experienced in her life.
Mm-hmm.
Everything. But Beck's not allowed to talk about what she went through.
Having to wipe Amber had to have been traumatic.
What, don't you think?
And then pretend to also be her girlfriend. No.
So much to them, and I have so much gratitude to them. They were there for me during some of the hardest moments of my life, i.e. when I was diagnosed with cancer. But I
hope Papa Livy's okay.
I've never tried to show them in a certain way. Nothing was ever out of malice from the bottom of my heart, and I just really needed to make that clear. Like, honestly, all I can really do is just continue working on myself. My focus moving forward is to just ignore it all.
I feel like the at the end of the relationship, when Beck didn't have enough money for the U-Haul and Amber was like, fuck you, figure it out. I feel like that was probably out of malice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was spiteful.
Yep.
Like, I wanted to take what Beck is doing and put it in like a positive way and put a positive spin to it and like be like, yeah, I am accountable. But at the same time, obviously, like, I do find frustrations in the way.
Yeah, I want to say I'm accountable, but it's frustrating.
Yeah, but I shouldn't have to be. I'm Amberlynn Reid. I'm perfect.
I feel like they are exaggerating or they have lied. I do firmly believe that two things can happen at once. I can't.
They were exaggerating because she said around 580 pounds. Amber didn't weigh 580.
Be accountable, but I can also be frustrated. But I'm not accountable and frustrated about the same things. Like everyone likes to say, there are 3 sides to every story. Their side, my side, the truth. And like a really good example of like people viewing things differently, like kind of what's going on with like Blake and Justin. Blake feels like one thing happened. Well,
who? Nobody cares.
Who's she talking about?
No fucking idea. Somebody on TV, maybe?
Blake and Justin.
Amber, stop it.
You realize that... Yes.
Yes, I will.
Yep,
I will.
Yep. I don't even know what I was going to say. Beck and Amber didn't have any kind of relationship where Beck could go smoosh Amber when bored. And she sure as hell didn't want Amber to smoosh her. Amber kept that for Emily only. Mean. Sorry.
Mean.
Thank you, Liz.
You're sick, Liz. You're sick.
Sick.
I
Who
love
is
you, Liz.
Blake and Justin?
No fucking idea.
Blake Lively and Justin. Who the fuck is Justin? Isn't Blake Lively married to Ryan Reynolds?
I thought so.
What the? You know what? I don't even care.
Justin's like, no, that's not what happened. So you know what? I can't even sit here and firmly be like, okay, Beck is lying. Because if they viewed it that way, then I have to accept that for what it is. Because what's true to someone and the way that they view something
Beck's
might not
truth,
be true
right?
to everyone else in the room.
Beck's truth is valid, Amber.
To play devil's advocate here for a second. If I'm remembering something wrong that Beck genuinely remembers as like a full truth, then that's fair as well, because I have really bad memory problems due
She
to
just forgot about all the horrible things she did.
Oh,
is she gonna say due to my BPD?
And she has blamed her PPD for memory problems already.
Here we go.
Of high stress, trauma, BPD. When I have
I can't remember when I was awful to Beck because my BPD. Jesus Christ, Amber.
anxiety.
God, she is
my anxiety, my childhood trauma. Such a fucking liar.
I'm back. You better send hot men. We need hot men. Hit 110 for the hot men. Like you missed it already, Livy.
Thank you, Livy.
Thank you, but you missed it. Maybe someone will do it again. We'll see. That would be enough to take out Monica.
You were late, Livy. You missed your Witcher.
That would take out Monica if we got another Witcher.
Sometimes I'll literally like black out because I'm so anxious. And I just want to say, whether my apology was behind a paywall, whether it was in a Snapchat,
It was behind a paywall. It counts.
Nope, doesn't count.
You just have to send me $10 a month to see it.
So you wanted Beck to pay you $10 to watch you apologize for not giving them the thousands that you owed. Okay.
whether it's in a YouTube video or whether I say it to Beck directly, it is 100% sincere. And I have apologized to them personally, but that was
Sunshine and Roses. Like I said, maybe we'll get it again. You should have been here on time.
years ago after our breakup.
You need to start talking to your fellow chat members.
Beck and I was friends for about a year after we broke up. And obviously that didn't work out, which I understand, but I did apologize to them. I don't think that I took as much accountability as I do take now, because like I said, every day
You're still denying it happened. You're like, Beck's exaggerating, Beck's lying. Whatever their truth is, I guess they can have their truth. You're not taking any accountability, Amber.
Nope.
To reflect and just grow into a better person. So I'm not going to sit here and list off every single claim that they said and write down like, okay.
Wait, say that out loud. I hungry.
Stop dad joking me.
No.
What are we having for?
I have something.
Shut up, horny bonk. Stop fighting!
Hey guys, these are the things that are true, and these are the things that
accountability.
It's not farting. I ate the rest of that Chinese. This is what did it to me.
You ate the Chinese leftovers?
My Chinese, yeah. I had a little bit of a Szechuan left. And that's when I had horrible gas last night when we were recording the video.
We're never getting Chinese again. Banned. It's banned.
Chat, send me a hot...
That Chinese sucked anyways. We're not going to that place anymore. I liked it. I don't like that place. No more.
Send me a hot Geralt for my absence. I had to endure. It was awful. Please cheer me up. Livy's trying to pull on heartstrings.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe someone will hook you up, Livy. We'll see.
These are the things that I'm accountable for. Like, there's no productivity in that, because whether the internet knows what I'm accountable for versus what I'm not accountable for, that doesn't bother me. The only person that I'm worried about and them actually hearing me is Beck. And if they don't want to, that's their prerogative.
You're only worried about Beck spilling more tea, that's all.
Yeah, literally.
That's it.
Okay with that. I want them to do whatever helps them. I'm not apologizing for myself.
Well, them telling the things that you did to the internet is helping. So get over it.
Apologizing to the person that I was in a relationship with for almost...
I got Szechuan chicken with pork fried rice, and it was delicious.
5 years. And I...
Little mushrooms in there.
Yeah.
Hurt them, and I'm sorry for that. I really want to continue taking that...
Oh, please.
I want them to do whatever helps them. I'm not apologizing for myself. I'm apologizing to the person that I was in a relationship with for almost 5 years. And I hurt them, and I'm sorry for that. I really want to continue taking that experience and that relationship and learning from it. That can say absolutely anything from this point. Forward, and I am...
Livy says, you know what I'm hungry for? A 110 dinner.
Not going to respond. I genuinely wish them nothing but the best. And the apology that I need to give to you guys.
Man, Amber, you should have waited to respond until we had the choosy and the lint picking. You responded too early if this is the last one.
Yeah.
In this whole thing, because you guys care for Beck, then I'm also sorry for that. I'm a very flawed individual. That is not an excuse, but I'm a flawed individual that can learn from this experience. And thankfully, I have. Whether people see it or believe it, I know it because I am my own person and I know how I've been in past relationships. And as
the mommy exits, so we're all you guys. Fuck. Yeah.
Fuck.
Exactly.
I've gotten older and more mature, and I've learned more about my BPD and just who I am as a person. I have become a better person, and I have become a better
Girl, you
girlfriend.
have learned nothing about your BPD. You have learned, I can say BPD as an excuse for every awful thing that I've ever done, and that's all you've done. That's it.
Yep.
I've become a better friend. I've become a better pet parent. I've become a better daughter. I've become a better sister.
A better pet parent.
Yes, a better daughter by trying to make your mother look stupid every time she's on camera with you. Yeah, sounds great. Bringing up your mother's past every time she's on camera with you. Letting your cat outside. Great pet parent. Good job, Amber.
Flawed. I'm super complex and nuanced, just like we all are. And this just has to be the last time that I speak about this to protect my peace. And I hope that Beck does things that also protects theirs. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
And she uploaded a video today. Quitting semaglutide, done weighing myself, first therapy appointment. Blah.
Save that for a video.
I do the spirit
Sparkle
fingers
hands.
every time.
Yeah, sparkle hands. Sparkle.
Yeah, no, we'll save that for a video.
All right.
And we'll do
yeah, abusing Beck made her a better pet parent. Absolutely. Yep. Oh my gosh, can I tell you guys a funny story? Sure, Livy.
Yeah.
Let us hear it.
We're done with this for now, so yeah. So let's wait for a funny story.
Let's have a funny story from Livy.
Ooh.
Ooh, and another one.
If you ask me, wait, what? If you ask me, Beck. If you ask me, oh, Beck choose. If you
Beck
ask me,
chose.
Chose? If you ask me, best.
Jeez, Louise, you want me to do it?
If you ask me, Beck chose the perfect time to strike. Amber is fresh off the heels of a breakup.
Yes.
This is the only relationship where she cannot force the partner to sleep with her.
Oh, yeah.
So she has zero reassuring or cuddling.
Yeah, that's a good point, Ammo.
Ooh.
Yep.
Better pet parent is crazy. I bet my life. Yeah. No, of course they're not shipped.
No, yeah. She could get a collar. Collar at least. At least. Get the pets a collar.
It's your pet.
Better girlfriend got dumped. Better pet parent lost her pet. Better friend has none after calling her last friend her emotional support animal. Yeah. Yep. She's bettered nothing.
That's not what I meant to click.
Ammo, I don't see your Livy, where's your story?
Did you notice? No, it's over here. I saw this on Twitter and I thought this was very interesting. This has been some quality family fun time. Indeed.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
What are we looking at?
Read Livy.
Oh. So, I just took my youth group to Buffalo for a teen conference. Fun. Normally, we go to Pigeon Forge, but we decided Buffalo, New York, only 3 hours away from us. This is a church event, by the way, where there's 1,500 youths. Okay. It's very snowy to take a road trip today.
Chantel put all of the early streams with her and Sala set to members only.
Really?
Yep.
Why? You have to pay to see her handsome husband now?
I don't know if she doesn't realize that the thumbnails are still set.
Yeah, we can see her handsome husband still, Chantel. You can see his handsomest husband face.
But they're set to members only now.
Why?
Okay.
Why did she do that? Oh, there's one she forgot.
She didn't do this one.
Uh-oh.
Members only, members only.
Why did she do that? Did she say anything in her, community tab about why?
No.
What the heck? What is... Oh, my God. Canada doesn't need protection. Cheeto president. We don't have enemies like you do. Leave Canada alone. So talk about whatever I want. I'm a human on this planet affected by the decisions of these corrupt politicians. Just like everyone else. If you don't like it, take a hike.
No, she did not post anything about it.
God. Insane. Oh, 1,500 teens. So we roll up. The only gang from Ohio. And y'all, we were the only white people there. We had some great holy throwdown. Watching all my white yeens try and have moves and dance. Aw, cute.
So you're learning the white people can't dance thing is real?
Yep.
I know that's right.
Love it.
All right, that's it. We're done.
Yep. We're done. That was fun.
We will save the foodie video for our stream tomorrow, and Amber for a future video at some point.
Alrighty.
All right, guys. Thank you for coming and hanging out. Thank you for an incredible, fun little pop-up stream, and we will see you all tomorrow.